See if that will work. I still don't like I can see that. Okay. Okay. I think we got everything set up. All right. Still can't see things right on my phone. It makes everything look dark. It looks okay on the computer. Of course, I got this thing right here. I don't know exactly how to get rid of that. I'm gonna have to get a new gooseneck. There we go. Is that still in the way? Sorry, guys, about the shaky cam. I'm trying to get this thing worked out. Hey, Tammy. How are you? Well, that's a little bit better, maybe. Let's bring it down just a little bit. See if that helps any. We're going to go with it. I hope everybody's having a great Sunday. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you, thank you. Come on in, say hello. More fun stuff today, and we do have watches. So my hubby fixed a bunch of watches last night, so they've got all new batteries, and made sure that they were set and working right, and we'll double check the times today. Christina, hello. Welcome in, hon. I hope you are feeling better. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, thank you. I know it. Jewelry and Super Bowl, jewelry and football. So, unfortunately, this year we're staying in, but that is okay. With Skylar not feeling the best, we usually go over to my in-laws, and they usually do a little miniature shindig, and we're not going tonight, so they're gonna bring some shindig to us to munch on, and so that'll be nice. That'll be really nice. So we'll just cozy up here and watch the game, and Skylar's doing a little bit better. She doesn't. The last time we checked her temperature, she didn't have a fever. She did have a fever last night, but it wasn't as high as what it has been. So she got to sleep a little bit more during the night, and we got, I think, a little bit more sleep too. Still tired, but she's getting there. She is getting there. So, Christina, I'm so glad to see you here, and I hope that you are doing better. Hope you are feeling better. So I appreciate you all being here. Yay! We've got some fun stuff again. I do still have quite a bit of lucite bracelets to show. Like I said, we've got some watches, got some silver, got some vintage things, got some gemstones. So we got a lot of fun different things. There will be a couple of repeats from yesterday, but we've got a lot of good new stuff too. So anyway, yay. Yay, yay, yay. It is Super Bowl. It is Super Bowl. I should have come up with a good Super Bowl question, but I'm not well versed in like football besides teams. So I couldn't. I don't think I can come up with one off the side of my head either. Uh, but anyway, we'll come up with a good question for today. If I can get BJ's attention, he can come down and give us an idea. But let's see here. So we're gonna get started. Have a lot of pretty things. So let's see here. I want to start off with. Alright, so this is a really pretty necklace. I brought this one out yesterday. But it's absolutely gorgeous. It is 15 inches long. And it does have a clasp. It has a magnetic clasp. Really pretty. But this is like, I guess, shell beads that have been dyed blue. But then have like this extra, like, iridescent coating on it. But like I said, it's 15 inches long. And it's all shell. But of course they've been dyed blue and they have this really beautiful, like, iridescent coating to it. Does have a magnetic clasp. So a nice, good, strong clasp. And it's one of those that's great to double or triple. But it's just absolutely beautiful. Like, I love this. Especially with, like, t-shirt and jeans or something like that. This is really great to dress up something. But I love this with, like, some kind of white shirt or sweater and a good pair of jeans, maybe a denim jacket, something denim. But anyway, I love this. So anyway, this one, I had a price of a starting bid of 28 on this yesterday. I'm gonna bring it down, and I'm gonna do a starting bid of, if I can get my number locked, starting bid of 22. If there's any interest on this one, it does have some good weight to it. Yeah, exactly. With that iridescent sheen to it. So really pretty. Let's see if we can, see just a little bit better. But like I said, it is 15 inches. So this is great doubled, or tripled, or just leaving it long too. This would be fun to find an enhancer, double it, and find a, like, really cool enhancer to put on it as well. But really neat, really beautiful. I love the blues. The blues are gorgeous. Try to see if I can. It's hard for me to tell what I'm showing on my phone screen, because it's telling me that I need to change my orientation, and I don't, and I'm not going to. So, but I can see it pretty good on my computer, so hopefully you guys can too. So anyway, really pretty necklace that's there. If there's any interest on that one, and like I said, I dropped that one down to 22. Starting bid 22. Okay, so my little note. Should we use this one for the note? My permanent marker's running out. Okay, so that was that one. Let's see what else we've got. I hope everybody's having a great day. It's beautiful. Good. Thank you, Tammy. It is really beautiful outside, but it is supposed to not be beautiful. I guess starting about the middle of the week. I was talking to my dad earlier, and he was telling me we're supposed to get snow again. Which I'm not against it, but this is like kind of one of those weeks where we got things going on, and snow kind of hinders some of that. This is a really cool bangle bracelet. This one is 8 inches, and I guess, like, from the 1980s. When I looked this up, it said 1980s. Just a plastic made to look like ivory bangle with the elephants. It's really fun though. I love this bangle. It's fun. It's 8 inches. So it will fit an 8, up to an 8-inch wrist. But you know, it's a fun bangle, so it's gonna hang down. That's what it's made to do. So it's just a real fun little bangle. So this one, I'm just gonna do a buy it now of 5. If there's any interest on this one, just a real fun. Love elephants. Just a neat, like fun bracelet. If there's any interest on that one, so buy it now at 5. Okay. So fun, fun, fun. All right, so that's there. If there's any interest on that one. Love bangles. Bangles are a lot of fun. I just wish they would fit my wrist a little bit better. Some of them will. Some of them do. Let's see. And if there's anything that you guys have seen from my previews or anything like that that you want me to bring out sooner rather than later, just let me know. So, let's see. We didn't do this one yesterday. I only got a lot of shell stuff. Shells and bangles. Must be the thing for this week. It's funny how, like, when I go through, when I get this stuff together, I don't always plan it and I don't always think about it. Like, I mean, sometimes I will, like, if I'm just doing all gemstones or trying to focus more on sterling. But somehow or another, like, this one was supposed to be, like, more gemstones, but instead it's more shale, and bangles and watches and stuff. I didn't get my watches done yesterday in time. I had ordered the wrong batteries. So the batteries didn't come in until yesterday. But anyway, I'm sorry. I'm talking rabbit hole. 26 inches with the shortest length. But this is a triple strand silver tone dyed shell faux pearl necklace. Really, really beautiful though. It's got a ton of different colors. So you've got like the little shell bits, like the little ones, and then like the larger shell pieces, and then the faux pearls, but all kinds of beautiful colors. Here's the clasp. It does already have an extender in it. But really beautiful, fun necklace. If there's any interest in that. So this one would be a buy it now of $8 if there's any interest on this one. Ton of beautiful colors. And this is also one that would be great to layer with something else. But really, really fun. Let's see if I can. I know my phone doesn't always focus so well. So let's see if we can get it to focus a little bit better. So beautiful, beautiful shell and faux pearls. Lots of beautiful colors. I know we're not at spring yet, but this would be a great spring necklace. Great fun beach necklace too, with all the shells. Alright, so that's there if there's any interest on that one. And that one was a buy it now of $8. And you guys know how I do. If there's something that you guys are interested in and would like to make an offer, please feel free to make an offer. If I've got an offer or if I've got something I'm showing at the time and you want to make an offer to lower the starting bid price, I can do that. And it would lower the starting bid. But once I put it down and move off the tape, put it down and move on to something else. If you come back with an offer, it would be a buy it now offer then. If that makes sense. So, but I'm always open to offers. Also open to bundles too. If there's some things that you like together, I'm always open for bundles as well. So, but please don't be afraid to make offers. I don't bite, and I usually accept. Although I do, of course, reserve the right to counter offer too. If I need to if I need to ask for a little bit more. But anyway, you guys just let me know. This is another little fun necklace. This one is 17 inches long. But it is, let's see, agate, quartz, amethyst, hematite. Just a really fun, like, little necklace. With the beautiful gemstones. You've got the quartz, carnelian, and agate. Which looks like either agate or aventurine, maybe. I didn't test it. It could be jadeite, but I didn't test it. Um, but beautiful quartz. I love the quartz on it. Hematite. So this one is also going to be a buy it now of $5 if there's any interest on this one. And like I said, this one is 17 inches. And it's got the barrel clasp. And it does have a little bit of leeway in the string. But of course it would only be right up here. Hey Lenore, how are you? Welcome in. Thank you so much for coming in. So beautiful little necklace. This one, like I said, is buy it now 5. Just keep, it's just got a little bit of looseness right there. So, okay. Welcome in, welcome in. I hope you're having a great day, Lenore. Hope you're having a good weekend. I got my watches today. BJ went through and fixed my watches for me. We made sure that they were all in working order. We'll have some more next weekend too. There's a few that I still didn't get the right size. But anyway, I'm working on that. She is doing, I think she's starting to feel a little bit better. We checked her temperature earlier, and it was, normal, thankfully. She had about 100 fever last night, anywhere from like 100.2 to like 100.5. And we still kept her, kept giving her some medicine, but she was able to sleep more through the night. So, we didn't try to wake her up every 3 hours. We let her sleep. I think we only woke her up once in the middle of the night. So she got a better night's sleep, and I think we kind of did too. But she's getting there. She said she's just really tired. She wants to go lay down. But she's getting there. I think she said she's starting to feel better. So hopefully we can get some more fluids in her today, and hopefully we can get some food in her today. She couldn't keep anything down yesterday, or last night. So anyway, thank you for asking. She's getting there. It's one reason why I kind of hope we do get some snow, but I hope it waits and so she can stay home a little bit longer. Alright, so let's see what else we've got in this bag. This is another really neat little bangle bracelet. This one is copper with like this cream or ivory color enamel. This one is 8 1/4 on the mandrel. Really, really pretty copper bracelet. Good substantial weight to it. This one I had a starting bid of 18 yesterday. I'm gonna bring it down. I'm gonna do a starting bid of this one at 14 if there's any interest. Beautiful copper bracelet. I don't know the origins on this one. I don't know if this is more like Mexico or Aztec design, or if it is Native American design or style. But really, really cool bracelet. I love, love, love that bracelet. It's really neat. There are no markings inside. There are a few like little like scratching things. I don't know if that's intentional or just rubbed up against something. Maybe somebody else had a different bracelet on or something that rubbed up against this, but really, really neat. If there's any interest on that one. Okay. So there is that. I can't even read my own handwriting. Let's see, what else? Kind of just jumps right on in. If there's anything that you guys want to see, either from last night's show or, you know, or anything else that you guys want to see more of, like rings, bracelets, sterling, things like that, just let me know. This is one I didn't get to yesterday. This is a neat little cuff bracelet. This is, vintage, or retro, I should say retro, I guess, but vintage retro. Bangle bracelet. It's really, really cool. As you can see, it's got kind of like that, I don't know what you call that, but that's a pretty neat, like, little cuff bracelet. So this fits, on the main jewel, it's 6 3/4, so 6.75. So lucite, like, sort of like this amber, like, swirl, lucite bracelet. Really, really pretty bracelet. So this one, I'm gonna do a starting bid. Let's just do a starting bid of 16 on this one. If there's any interest. Really, really, really neat. It's not gonna fit on mine, but if you can kind of get a sense of what it would look like if it would fit on my wrist. But really, really neat. Like I said, this one I think came down to comfortably the 6 3/4. So really, really neat cuff. If there's any interest on that guy. Love the swirls. The swirls are beautiful. See if you can see it good. See? Really pretty swirls. Almost like butterscotch swirls. Caramel swirls. Okay. So that is there if there's any interest on that one. Alright, I'm going to take a sip of something real quickly. So what do you guys think? We got Super Bowl tonight. Anybody watching the Super Bowl? I would normally go for the Chiefs. A good friend of mine used to be a Chiefs fan. Or is a Chiefs fan. But I think because of their winning streak, and I guess because, what is it? Is it the Eagles? Is it the Chiefs and the Eagles? I think that's what BJ said. So I guess the Eagles are the underdogs. And so I guess we're going for the Eagles. Yep, you're watching it. Gotcha, Tammy. Yep. Cool deal. Yeah, BJ's going to be going for the Eagles, so I guess I'm going to go along with them. I guess they're the underdogs. Let's see. Yeah. This is another little precious necklace. Again, like I said, it seems like we're doing a lot of shells this time. But this is a really precious little shell necklace. So you've got like these little seed beads, and then you've got these beautiful little mother pearl chips, and it comes down. You've got this real pretty mother pearl dyed orange mother pearl little focal point. So beautiful, beautiful mother pearl shell necklace. It's 16 inches. This one I'm going to do a buy now of 5 if there's any interest on this one. It's just a precious little necklace with the orange seed beads and of course the orange dyed shell. Get a little bit of beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Really precious. And of course, I'll show this one a little bit better. So you got one side with all the orange swirls, and then the other side, more of the ivory. So really, really pretty. Okay. So that's there. And that one, $5 on that one if there's any interest. All right. Well, let's see here. I've got some watches today. Let's do a couple. Just do a handful of watches and see if there's any interest in these. We've got all different kinds. So you guys let me know if there's anything in particular that you guys want to see. Let's see here. Got all kinds of vintage ones. We do have some modern ones. We have some designer ones. Let's start off. Let's try this one. And I'm going to tell you, I had a time trying to find some of these or trying to comp some of these. So I did the best that I can. And you guys, can definitely look these up. Anytime I comp something, I always do the best I can to stay under. And sometimes I really try to stay a good little bit under because I know sometimes the comps are just way out there. So anyway, this one, and let's see, what time does it tell me it is? I must not have set this one. Let me set this one. So we are at 2:30. So there's 2 o'clock. So let's bring it down to 2:34. Okay. So this is an Isaac Mizrahi. I'm hard I'm saying that. Isaac Mizrahi watch. And it is gold tone. Now the gold tone does have some wear to it. There's his little maker's mark. For Isaac Mizrahi. But the gold tone does have some wear to it, but it's still absolutely beautiful. That face is gorgeous, and then you've got these beautiful, glass foil, stones. I'm pretty sure that these are glass. Yeah. So really beautiful, bracelets. Bracelet watch. Sorry, I'm not used to saying watch. But beautiful watch. You can see it is, in working order. So this has a brand new battery in it. And then here is the back side. If you can see the... Okay. So this one, a starting bid. Let's do a starting bid of 18 if there's any interest on this one. So it does have a little bit of wear to the gold tone. But it's still really great. Watch. Great working order. Really, really pretty watch. If there's any interest on that. It's almost like a bracelet watch. Because you've got these beautiful stones. Glass stones. That catch the light beautifully. So that one is 18. If starting bid of 18. If there's any interest on that one. Alright, let's see what else we have. This was another really fun one. This one was fun. This one is Anne Klein. So this is, now this one is 6 inches. This one would be on a 6-inch wrist. I do not have links to make it any bigger. It is, if maybe very light wear to it. The gold tone is still absolutely beautiful. And then you've got this faux tortoiseshell. But this one is Anne Klein and working order, as you can see. And like I said, this is 6-inch wrist, gold tone, faux tortoiseshell bracelet watch. It's a really, really, really cool watch. So this one, I've got a starting bid of 15. If there's any interest on this one. This is a good vintage Anne Klein watch. If there's any interest in this one. Really, really good condition. Of course, it's got the open and close, or the fold over, I guess you call it fold over clasp. There's the back. You can see her trademark with the line. So that's there if there's any interest on this one. Brand new battery in this one also. And I know that's not going to fit up there, so let's just set it right here. Okay. Let's see here what I do with the little bag. Okay. And let's see. Let's do one other one, and then we'll come back to some watches a little bit later. This one is just a stretch band. This is just your traditional vintage stretch band watch. It's comfortable at a 6, and then of course the bigger you go after that, it will stretch. So there's the stretchy, like an accordion. But this is just one of those really neat, like vintage stretch watches. Silver tone, and it's got a few like little gold accents over here on the side. Really, really neat little watch. Vintage, and they call it, is it Waltham? Vintage Waltham watch. It's a really, really cute little vintage watch. So there's that. And again, it is in working order. It does work. New battery. I need to set the timer right though. Okay. This one is a starting bid. Let's just do a starting bid of 14 on this one, if there's any interest in this little guy. Really cute little vintage watch. And these watches are great to stack with bracelets and different things too. So that's there if there's any interest on that one. Okay. So just a few fun little watches. See if anybody's interested in those. And we got plenty more. If there's if anybody would like to see any more, just let me know. We do have some Sarah Coventry ones. We've got what all do we have? We have Marc Jacobs. We have I showed the Anne Klein. We have the Charming Charlie's, Sarah Coventry. Some off ones. We've got ones with rhinestones. We've got basic stretch ones. We've got some real blingy ones, some small ones, some big ones. So if there's anything that you guys are looking for, just let me know. All right, so this next necklace, this one is Silpata. This one has some jasper howlite. It's a long necklace. Oh, I didn't write down the length. Let me do the length on this one. It is a very long necklace. But it's perfect to be doubled or tripled, or to layer with different things. But it has right at a 30-inch drop. So it's 60 inches with a 30-inch drop. So again, it's perfect to to double or triple if you wanted to. But beautiful Heshy beads. And then you've got some jasper beads, sterling silver beads, some kind of like little wood beads, mahogany, obsidian, copper, turquoise, and faux turquoise, sterling silver. And they do test for sterling silver, and of course it's Silpata anyway. So this one I had a starting bid of 42. I'm gonna bring it down to 36, and that is a steal for Silpata. Um, especially considering the fact you've got your copper beads, you've got your silver beads, you've got some pretty gemstones, and then the Heshy beads. It's a really that's a steal for Silpata. And I know it's Silpata because you got the little logo besides just Google Lens. But you do have the logo right here for Silpata. Really, really pretty necklace. Great length to where you could do, different things with it. I'll set it right here. I'll tell you what, I am going to triple it. But it's a great length. I mean, it's great to double, to triple. It's great to layer with different things too. And you can even just layer the necklace itself and do like shorter, or you guys, you'll know. So really, really pretty necklace. So 36 on that one, and that one is Silpata. All right. Alright. You guys tell me what you guys would like to see. I've got all kinds of stuff. Let's work on some of these bracelets here. So these I've got all kinds of different lucite bracelets. Some may be more plastic, but try to mark out which ones were lucite. Let's see here. Got this bag. I think, yeah, that's that one. Okay, so this one I feel like is more plastic or acrylic instead of lucite. But this one is really, really cool. It is an 8-inch bangle, so it fits an 8-inch wrist. And it's faceted. So it's really, really pretty and catches the light. This one I feel like is a little bit more acrylic, maybe. Well, it's hard to say that though because lucite is acrylic. Just lucite is just I guess a brand, or it's a little bit better quality than just regular acrylic. But anyway, this is a really nice bracelet. This could be lucite too. It doesn't have a resin feel. But anyway, beautiful, beautiful faceted bracelet. So this one, I have a starting bid on this one if anybody's interested at 10. The way that it's cut. I mean, it's really, really pretty with the sparkles and catches the light really beautifully. So if there's any interest on this one is starting bid of 10. Again, size 8 for the wrist. I think diameter with an 8 is what, 7. Sorry, 2 and a. Let's see what the diameter is. I want to say something like that is usually about 2.5 or 2.25. Or sorry, 2 3/4. So diameter with an 8-inch, yeah, it's 2.5, almost 2 5/8. So, but right at 2.5 for diameter. Okay, it's a pretty bracelet on that one. Let's see here. The other one I have is this moon glow. So this is a lucite moon glow bracelet. And it has that beautiful, so black bracelet with this like lucite moon glow sheen to it. Really beautiful bracelet. So this one I'm gonna do a starting bid of 15 if there's any interest on this one. Beautiful moon glow vintage lucite bracelet. Has sort of like that bluish, charcoalish moon glow to it when you put in the light. Okay, so that is there if there's any interest on that one. And that one was also size 8. I think most of the bangles are either 8 or 8 1/4. So if there's any interest in those, the next one I have, this is a set of 2. Just fun little black. These are definitely acrylic bracelets, plastic bracelets. This one is 8 inches on the wrist, and then the smaller one is 8 1/4 on the wrist. So I've just got these 2 together. So starting bid for the 2, 14 if there's any interest. So it's a set of 2, one a little bit wider, one a little bit smaller. But these are just fun, like little plastic acrylic bracelets. Great to stack. Like, these are really great stacking pieces. If there's any interest on those. Okay. So that's that bag. Another beautiful necklace that we have. This one is a bear necklace. This one is 18 inches. And so you've got some glass beads. You've got what looks like maybe pyrite. Not pyrite. Prinite. Prinite, if I can say that right. Prinite beads. Because they're higher on the Presidian than quartz, but they are not quite at jadeite, so I don't think that they're jade. But again, they could be some kind of nephrite jade. And then like these plastic, I'm gonna just read, but like plastic, I don't know exactly what you call it. Some kind of plastic bead, like resin bead, and then it comes down to this agate bear, or agate looking bear. So beautiful necklace. This is 18 inches. So I call it, glass and agate. Because these are glass right here. These are the ones that are pronite. These are the ones that are, I guess, sort of like a resin or plastic. And then of course your gold tone spacers, beads. Really beautiful necklace. I love the bear. The bear's absolutely precious. So this one I had a starting bid of 24. I'm gonna bring it down to a starting bid of 20. If there's any interest on this little guy. Really precious bear. And then the other side. Okay. And then, of course, like I said, then you've got the glass beads and pronite, and then the resin beads, and then the gold tone toggle necklace. So beautiful, beautiful little bear. If there's any interest in that one. And again, also great to layer with different things. Okay. Alright, let's see. I did not bring this one out yesterday. Let's see if there's any interest in this guy. This is a really neat vintage piece. This is definitely vintage. And the brass bars do have some wear to them. But it's just a really cool necklace. So you've got the hook closure, brass or gold tone beads, then you've got a couple agate beads. Then you come down the brass bars, then it looks like a couple jasper beads. And then you come down here, and this is what I call my agate grape necklace. Because they look like grapes. So, so wearing this one on, I mean, it's really neat. It's just a really neat necklace. But they look like a bunch of agate grapes. Let me see if I can do this a little bit here. Move these guys out of the way so you can see it a little bit. But just really, really neat. Just really, really neat necklace. And there you go. So there's the agate grapes. So this one, I have a starting bid. If there's any interest on this one, starting bid at 18. It's just a really cool thing. Now, of course, the brass has some wear to it. Could be cleaned a little bit or polished. But the agate grapes are just awesome. So, and you can see all the different banded agate beads, grapes. And so you've got some agate, you got some carnelian in there. You got some darker agate, lighter agate. So really, really cool if there's any interest in this one. Okay. So really, really beautiful beads. Really neat. Just a really neat necklace. Very unique. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to bring these out and see if there's any interest in these. These are Santo Domingo. Native American Santo Domingo. Pueblo, maybe. Not sure. But that's what it came up with Google searches. Necklaces. So these are, I've got two different ones to choose from. So it's like one of those things where we just do a buy it now, and whoever gets top bid can choose, whichever one that they would like. Or you could always choose both. But you're bidding for a price of one, but you can choose between the two. But these are really, really cool necklaces. These are not silver. These are more like nickel silver or alpaca silver. But you can see right here, here's the hook, and the silver tone beads. Again, these do not pass sterling silver. And they may have some silver content, but they didn't pass for sterling. And then, of course, you come down here and you've got some little beads. You've got turquoise, some more beads, maybe dyed coral. I'm not sure exactly what these are. Really pretty, though. And of course, then you've got bone and silver tone spacers, and then you come down to this really beautiful pendant with all kinds of different jaspers, and it looks like a little bit of turquoise, a little bit of spiny oyster, um, quartz, onyx, jasper, just really really beautiful triangle pendant. So that's one. That's number one. And number two, it's the same thing with the silver. Of course, I can try to polish it up a little bit more, but this one has more patina on the silver or nickel silver beads, and then it comes down, and of course, it's got the little spacers. These two look like red coral. Then you've got bone. You've got turquoise. I'm still not 100% for certain what these two are. Again, maybe dyed coral, or makes them look like dyed. I'm not entirely sure. And then jasper, this beautiful jasper pendant. And this one has all kinds of different jasper. Looks like you got crushed quartz in there. So just really, really beautiful, beautiful necklace, beautiful pendant. So these yesterday I had a starting bid of 48 on. I'm changing. I'm gonna do a starting bid of 42. Again, it's per piece. And whoever has top bid can choose which one that they want, or choose both, however you want to do it. But anyway, so I'm gonna do a starting bid of 42. If anybody is interested in these two necklaces, they are really really cool, really really beautiful. Santo Domingo Native American necklaces. Put this one back on the hook. Really, really cool necklaces. Okay. So really, really cool. If there's any interest in those. All right. Let's see here. All right, let's see. Well, let's bring out a little bit of silver if there's any interest. Let's see. Lost my little tag on this silver, this little silver bracelet. But I'm gonna bring it out anyway because I did find some little charms that can be used to place on it, or however. So this is a cute little sterling silver charm bracelet. And I'm gonna get the length. I wanna say this one was a 7, but I'm gonna double check on that. So I know we all like silver. So okay, so it comes down to about 7.5. So that's a good little length. It's already got one charm on here. So here's the really precious little sterling silver bracelet. It's already got one sterling silver charm on here. And that is this one. Now it is missing some rhinestones. It's actually missing almost a whole line of rhinestones. But it's still really, really beautiful, and I really, really like this one. I mean, it just has a story to tell. That's all. So really cute little charm, and it is signed on the back MMA for Metropolitan Museum of Art, and then of course it's got the 925. So really, 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 it does test both the bracelet and the little pendant. They both test for sterling. It's a really precious little bracelet. So the bracelet itself, um, I don't remember what I had on this one. I'm gonna do a starting bid of 24 on this one if there's any interest. I know I had it higher than that. But really, really precious little bracelet. So besides that, I do have a little baggie of some charms. It is 5 charms. And so this first one, a couple of these are actually already monogrammed. This one looks like it's Gil, and I'm not entirely sure. I am not entirely sure what that says, but anyway. So this one just has a couple of names on it, somebody and somebody. And then their some kind of anniversary for 12/28/2012. Okay. So that's one little charm. Take it or leave it. The next one is To My Bridesmaid. So that's a cute little charm. There's the back. All right, so that's number 2. Now this one is really cute. This is of course this one doesn't have like a little charm hook. But you could probably attach this loose to a chain, necklace, or even the bracelet maybe. Or find a good like little hook to where you could hook this to the bracelet. But a little heart. And then the next charm is this little 4-leaf clover. And then the next one is a cross with a little stone in the middle. And unfortunately, and of course then it's got a little gold tone thing around it too, swirl, but I'm not entirely sure what that little stone is. So I haven't tested that one. So if it's diamond, happy birthday. If not, it might be white sapphire or white topaz. I'm sorry, white topaz. I guess it could be white sapphire too, or it could just be a CZ. Although it looks like it's got more inclusions in it, so it could be quartz. But anyway, beautiful little charms. So then the little set of charms, the little baggie of charms, I would do a starting bid of 20 on. But again, if you want to bundle the bracelet, this bracelet with these charms, let me know and we could do that too. I can, do a little bit better pricing if we were able to bundle. But cute little, cute little bracelet, cute little charms. If there's any interest in those. Okay. Alright. So let me put that in here. It's ready to go. All right, let's see. What else do I have in my bag of goodies? All right, so I do have some sterling silver rings and pendants. So let me pull these out and see if there's any interest in these guys. Sorry, I know these little baggies can tend to be a little bit loud here. So the first one that I'm going to show is a sterling silver, kind of more like modernist ring. It is size 7, and so then it's got like this resin cabochon with the foil on the inside. It's really, really neat. But this one, so it is sterling silver. It is marked sterling silver. I did definitely test it as sterling silver. It is adjustable, because you can see where it comes down here. So it is adjustable, but 7 inches. Um, so yeah, this one's gonna have a starting bid. Let's do a starting bid of 21 on this one. If there's any interest in this guy. See if I can get it. It's marked on the inside sterling. And it does test as sterling. So this is some kind of resin with a foil on the inside, like I was talking about. Really neat ring, adjustable ring. It has some good, substantiability to it. It's a really, really nice ring. Okay. So that's there if there's any interest on that one. The next one I have in this bag, and almost kind of gives me like this Bali type look. But this one is marked 925. Maybe it's not marked 925. Yeah, okay. So it is marked 925. And it does test for 925. I feel like this is some kind of like quartz stone. I want to say this one is 8 3/4 to 9 inches. I mean, not 9 inches, size 9. So 8 3/4 to 9. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful stone. You're looking at quartz, rutilated quartz, or some kind of quartz. But beautiful, beautiful. So sterling silver. Like I said, 8 3/4 to 9 inches. Sterling silver, sort of that Bali look. But really, really, really beautiful ring. If there's any interest on this one. So 8 3/4 to 9 inches. I mean, size 9. Sorry about the inches. Starting bid on this one at 30. If there's any interest on this one, we'll do this one at 30. Beautiful, beautiful ring. It would almost take my ring off. Almost fit mine. But that's how it would look like on your finger, and it is beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. Might be terminated quartz, instead of rutilated. But anyway, beautiful, beautiful stone. If there's any interest on that one. Or I guess it could be smoky quartz. It's some kind of quartz. So, yep, beautiful, beautiful ring. So that's there if there's any interest on that one. And then the next thing that I've got in that pile, but I've lost my ticket on this one. But this is a really, really cool fossil agate pendant. And you've got 2 parts to it. It is articulated. It's got the little loop, so this can dangle. It's got a super large bail, which is really nice. Then of course it comes down kind of like this modernist look. But beautiful, beautiful fossil agate. And then there is the back. And so you've got all this like hammer work, all this like sort of like stamp or pen work to it. Really beautiful. So this one's kind of substantial. This one I can't remember exactly what I had on it, but I'm gonna do a starting bid of 35 on this pendant. And it's absolutely beautiful. So there is this one. Okay. So that's there if there's any interest on that one. And I do have some different chains, if anybody needs a chain to go with any pendants. If anybody is interested in that. Okay. All right, so let's see. Again, please let me know what you guys would like to see. I've got sterling, I've got vintage, got all kinds of gemstones, bracelets, watches. All right, let's see. Well, let's go back to some of these things. This is a really, really cool gemstone necklace. This one is 18 inches. This one does have the little wood beads, hematite beads, tiger's eye, some quartz. Did I say wooden? But really, really neat little necklace. This is 18 inches, and it comes down to this beautiful Jasper Thunderbird. And it's really, really beautiful. It's got all kinds of like different characteristics in it. But then it's also carved. So you can see the carving on the tail and on the wings. And then you look on the underside. It's absolutely beautiful. You can see the beak and then the details in the wings. Really, 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 really cool. Thunderbird necklace. So this one, here I'll show you, because even like the wood beads have like this neat like little design to them. If you can see it. And of course it's got a toggle closure. Okay. So this one I had 26 on it. I'm going to bring it down and do a start and bid of 20 on this one if there's any interest. So beautiful, beautiful Thunderbird. Love, love, love the Thunderbird. But beautiful necklace. Really great, like just natural. Like just a real natural necklace. Really beautiful. Neutral tones. Love the eagle. Okay. So that's there. Again, this is also one that's really, really great to layer with different things. Okay. All right. Let's see. What else do I have? This was a really fun bracelet. I don't know if anybody's interested in this, but this is a lot of fun. This one is all the way to 9 inches. But it's got a link for 7-inch. It's got a link for 8-inch. And then it's got the link for the 9-inch. So this is definitely one, like, I guess I don't know. It's not just, trying to measure for, just everybody. It's also, I think, fun, constructed in thoughts of maybe layering it with different things too, since you can make them different lengths. But anyway, really, really fun. It's a brass tone, like an antique gold or brass tone bracelet. And it's got all kinds of like dyed red pearls, dyed red shell, dyed red tiger's eye. It's got a cute little you know, aurora borealis, or sort of iridescent looking crystal. Just really, really fun bracelet. It's got this little thing over here that says Java 1805. And then you've got LN on the back, which I feel like is probably the maker's mark. But as you can see, you've got sort of like this mahogany or maroon, almost like a rusty red, dyed coral, dyed pearls, dyed tiger's eye, dyed shale. Just really, really beautiful. This is a really fun bracelet. Really fun bracelet. But I love the rust and the gold together. It is kind of fall feels. Like that's kind of like fall vibes. But still, it's a really, really fun bracelet. So I'm going to bring this one down. And I'm going to do this one a starting bid of 16. If there's any interest in this one. And like I said, it's got the one little crystal. And it's just shining blue today. But just one little crystal. Anyway, really, really fun on that one. If there's any interest, I'm not gonna be able to. Well, that might work right there. We will try it and we will see. Okay. Any requests? Alright, so here's another bag of really fun lucite bracelets. I did not get to these yesterday. This is kind of like the green bag. But I'll go through some of these and see if there's any interest on any of these. So let's see. Let's see what we've got first. Vintage lime green geometric. Okay. Alright, so this is a fun, like, little acrylic. This is definitely more acrylic than it is lucite. Well, hi, how are you? Welcome in. Yep, that's me. I'm Beth. Welcome in, welcome in. So I take it you go by Ash. Thank you for coming in. We've got all kinds of stuff. Ashbell. Okay, awesome. Ashbell, thank you. Thank you for coming in. We've got, and if there's anything that you see out on the table that you would like for me to run through, just let me know. We've got some Santo Domingo Native American necklaces. We've got some gemstone, jasper necklace, agate bear necklace, silpata. Got some sterling silver, some watches, lucite, some shell things. Again with the lucite, some watches, some a bunch of different things. So yes, definitely. Thank you, Lenore, for sharing her channel. Definitely. I appreciate you coming in. That's awesome. Thank you, thank you. So Santo Domingo necklaces. Yeah, definitely. Let's see here. And I brought these down from yesterday. So these are two Native American Santo Domingo necklaces, and what I was doing was just doing like one starting bid price, and then you get to choose which of the two necklaces or both that you're interested in. These are not sterling silver. These are some kind of like nickel silver or alpaca silver, but these did not test for sterling silver. But it's still beautiful. And you could still polish these up really good because the other one has better polish than these. It's just I like patina and stuff. So some people like patina, some people like not patina. But then you've got bone, and it comes down to turquoise, and then this one's got a couple of red stones here. Now these up here I think look like coral. This down here looks like maybe some dyed redstone. So I'm not sure exactly what that is. But these are just beautiful, beautiful inlay jasper. So you've got jasper inlaid with jasper. Because there's the back. And then of course you can see the side where it's inlaid. But beautiful, beautiful. Like one looks like crushed quartz, but then just different types of jasper. Really, really beautiful. So this is the first one. So this is one of them, and then the second one, kind of the same thing. Of course, this one's more polished. But again, nickel or alpaca silver. It's not sterling silver. Then you come down, and then you've got your turquoise. Again, like little. I don't know if these are. I don't know that these are coral or just some dyed highlight. Maybe I was going along the lines of maybe like dyed highlight. But then you've got like these bone discs, and silver tone beads. Again, not sterling silver. And then it comes down again. This is another beautiful looking jasper. And then you've got some like inlay crushed quartz, turquoise, spiny oyster, just some different like inlay stones. So both are absolutely gorgeous. I think I was saying these were 21 inches. And then I had a starting bid. So I'll do it again. I think I had a starting bid of 42. And then whoever was interested would get choice, top choice. And then if there was anybody else interested, if if the first person didn't take both, they would, be able to get the second one if wanted. Um, but really, really beautiful. So when I was doing comps on these both came up for Santo Domingo. So really, really, really cool. Really cool necklaces. And again, these are great to layer with different things. But beautiful, beautiful stones. Beautiful. Just really, really neat necklaces. Okay. So that's those. If there's any interest in those. Okay. So like I said, I've got a starting bid of 42 on those. Always open for offers. But if there's any interest in those, just let me know. Hi Gianna, how are you? Thank you so much for coming in. Usually made with picture jasper. Yeah. Okay. Yep. So very cool. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So then of course then this one was the jasper Thunderbird. Got my hair everywhere. All right. So then the bear one. This one got like a little agate bear. And then, of course, you've got just gold tone beads. Then you've got prinite. I think I kept saying pyrite. It's prinite. Um, beads, glass beads. This is more like a resin. But anyway, beautiful, beautiful necklace. Let me see if I can find my little notes on that one real quickly. I want to say I think it's 18 inches. Okay, that sounds good, Lenore. That sounds good. So yeah, so it's 18 inches, and then I've got a starting bid, or I guess now it's off the table, so asking 20 on that one, Ashbel. So asking 20 on this one, if you're interested. So glass and agate bear necklace, 18 inches. So these are like these neat little Murana glass beads, and then pronite. Awesome, you got it. Thank you, thank you, Ashbel. Thank you. And definitely, awesome. That was my next question. That'll be great. Thank you. And just anytime, by end of show. This is Sunday, so I will invoice this evening. But yeah, always I have shows Saturday and Sunday. So I always invoice after my show on Sunday. But perfect, thank you. It is a precious little bear. I love, love, love this little bear necklace. All right. Gotcha. Got this one over for you. Thank you. All right. Is there anything else that you guys would like to see that's already out on the table? We've got some coffer stuff. We've got Silpata, Thunderbird, got all kinds of stuff. Cuffs. We got some loose lights. We got some bangles. We got some vintage things. I have started bringing out some watches. I do have more watches. Um, some gemstones, some grapes. Agate grapes, if there's any interest in these. This was a neat, like, vintage necklace. And then you come down and you've got your agate grapes. And for anybody that repurposes old necklaces, this would be fun to repurpose. I love that. I never see like agate grapes, and that's what I call them because they do. They look like grapes. Fun little thing there. So, but yeah, if there's anything out on the table that you guys would like to see, just let me know. But I appreciate y'all coming in. Alright, so the next one. This is just one that I was throwing out here. It's sort of got your geometric lime green, vintage, kind of 80s feel, geometric, neon lime green. Here comes the cat. No, you cannot destroy today. Please do not destroy. And anyway, buy it now, $5 on this one. This one I feel like is more like plastic or acrylic. But buy it now, $5 if there's any interest on this one. It does have some wear to it. Has a little bit of wear to the edges. This is definitely some nice fun, a real fun bracelet. It is 8.5, so it's larger, a little bit larger. This one I could actually probably, no, not quite. But really fun bracelet if there's any interest in that one. That one's $5. And let's see. We got some other fun bangle bracelets. Let's see, what's my next one? Green marble bracelet. Alright, so this one is made to look like jade. It is not jade. It's not bakelite either. It's just a fun plastic bracelet, maybe lucite bracelet. But it's sort of like this kind of like olive green with some dark green swirls in it. Hey Cheryl, hello, welcome in. So just a real fun green bangle bracelet. It's got the ridges. Like, I feel like they made this to look like bakelite or look like jade, but it's neither or. So this one I just have a starting bid. Or actually, let's just do buy it now. Buy it now, $5 if there's any interest on this one. So fun little green bangle. This one is size. This was actually size 7 3/4. So it's a little bit smaller than your other bangles, but also great to stack with other bangles. Okay. So that one is about now of $5. If there's any interest on that one, set it over there. So welcome in, everybody. Thank you guys so much for being here. Awesome. And of course, right around 5 o'clock, we'll do our giveaway again. I've got to come up with something good this time. I should do something Super Bowl, but I'm not well versed in Super Bowl anything. I know NFL teams, and that's it. And I did that yesterday. So maybe we'll do something, figure out something else. But I guess we could do a favorite. Anyway, I'm gonna think on it. I'm gonna think on that one. All right, so let's see. We're still in this bag of bracelets. What else do I have? This one is maybe lucite. Like sort of like a forest green. It's a really cool bracelet. It's asymmetrical, so it's like really chunky on one end and a little bit less chunky on this end. But it's a really pretty green. It's a really, really pretty, almost like a Christmas green. Um, really fun green bracelet. So starting bid of 12 on this one. If there's any interest, um, kind of has that kind of like resin feel to it. But really, really cool. Um, that's awesome. Well, I really appreciate that, Gianna. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate that. And like I said, if there's anything out on the table that you want me to go ahead and pull out, let me know. If there's anything that you're interested in looking for, um, let me know. Um, I know you said you liked Brighton, and I don't have it for today. I have it for next weekend. I haven't finished going through that box. I do have a Brighton, retired Brighton necklace. But I'll have that one. I've got that one ready for next weekend. Um, trying to think of some other things. But anyway, we got all kinds of fun stuff. And working on some stuff for next weekend too. But anyway, so yeah, if there's any interest on this one, I've got this one at 12. This one is, hi Willow, welcome in. Oh, awesome, awesome, awesome. Thank you so much for being here, and Gianna, thank you again for the referral. Thank you. So that's awesome. Again, if there's anything that you're interested in, just let me know. The jot form is up at the top. If you don't mind filling that out, if you would like to purchase anything. I invoice on Sunday nights, and I usually, you know, payment within 24, 48 hours, something like that. I'm real, if anything comes up and you need to postpone, like I'm always kind of easy to work with. And, um, but I try to ship out. I try to ship out on Wednesdays, although lately it's been Thursday before I could get them to the post office. Just kind of depends on how my schedule goes. And it also depends on the weather. But anyway, I ship worldwide. Um, but when it starts going overseas, I do require priority international shipping. Now Canada first class is fine. But anywhere else, require more. I require insurance or some kind of tracking or something. And I do it through PayPal, or I can also do Venmo. So either one. But um, I do mostly auctions here. Sometimes buy it nows. Luckily, Virginia, we do not have to have, um, or they do not mandate online auctions, so we don't have to have our auctioneer's license. Hopefully that doesn't change, but I'm watching that constantly and making sure that it hadn't changed on me. Because Lord knows things change quickly when it comes to the Fed. Let's see here. Anyway, increments. I usually try to do $2 increments once we hit 25. So like 25 to 75, $2 increments. Above 75 and above $5. But I'm not a stickler for it. So if somebody forgets it and just goes and we do does $1 increments, that's fine too. I'm not gonna be a stickler for that. It just helps it to go a little bit faster. But yeah, that's kind of so for everyone that is new, because I know there's quite a few new members. So thank you guys. Thank you. But anyway, we will pass on this one. But if there is any interest, you guys know where it's at. It is size 8 on that bracelet. And this one is one of my favorite bracelets. And unfortunately, this one does not fit me. I cannot, it will not fit me. But I absolutely think this is a cool bracelet. So this one is a lucite bracelet. You're looking at 8 1/4 on the wrist. So 8 1/4. It is thick. It's like, God damn, this is it 2 inches? I guess it is. I guess it's 2 inches. 2 inches thick. Yep, right at 2 inches thick. And you've got, so you've got your, like, avocado, like dark olive avocado green. Then you've got this clear, clear lucite with these swirls in it. Then another avocado, and then another one with the swirls. Really fun lucite bracelet. I love this. This is so, what was it, 60s? Something like that, 50s, 60s. I love this bracelet. It is so, so cool. So this one I'm doing a starting bid of 16 on this one, if there's any interest. And it's just really, really cool, with the olive green, and then you've got the smoky green swirls. Just really, really neat. Awesome. Thank you. Cheryl is in at 16. If there's any other interest, we're looking for 17 or above. But it's really, really cool. Really, really neat bracelet. All right. So again, Cheryl is in at 16. If there is no other interest, we will count it down. So going once. Oh, Ashbel is in at 17. Thank you, ma'am. All right, so Ashbel is in at 17. So now we're looking at 18 or above. Cheryl is in at 18. Thank you, Cheryl. Ashbel, if you're interested, we're looking at 19 or above. Okay, Ashbel is in at 20. And so, yeah, I know. Cheryl is out. All right, thank you so much, Cheryl, for your bids. Ashbel, you're in at 20, and we will count it down. So going once, going twice, fair warning, and sold. Awesome, thank you. Cheryl, thank you so much for your bids. Ashbel, thank you. And let's go to Ashbel. Really, really, really cool bracelet. Awesome, thank you, Ashbel. And sold. 20. Yeah, that is one thing. Like, I'm glad that they don't mandate or don't pay attention to online auctions. It's the actual auctions that they enforce. Yeah, and that's crazy. And like how that affects like how you sell on eBay. Does it affect that, like how you sell on eBay and other auction sites, or is it because those companies like eBay would have to be the one that would have to have, which and they would, a whole entire legal team for auctioning. I don't know how to put that. Um, that's. Uh, but yeah, I know quite a few people have said that they're not able to do um, actual auctions online. I just gotta watch Virginia and wait for Virginia to turn around and follow suit with everyone. Oh, I got you. They just want to keep their ducks. Yeah, I got you. I see. And see, we don't have that here. Like, we don't. That's. I see. I got you. All right, so the next one, let's see, we've got a few more fun little bracelets. Okay, I see. I got what you're saying. Okay. I wasn't sure. Because then I thought I remembered somebody saying something before too that even some, eBay things have been affected too. But that's good to know. Um let's see here. I've done that one. Green, yellow, golds. Is it maybe this one that's textured? Yep. All right. So this is this one. All right. So this one is a fun, um, little textured, um, I got you. Okay. That's cool, Willow. Thank you. Just aiming online live auctions. Yeah, like you would here. This one is a fun, I guess this would be loose light, but then you've got this foil back here. So it gives it kind of like that. I don't know what you call it. I don't know. This is textured lucite plastic, um or lucite acrylic. And then you've got this foil in the back that kind of gives it this glowy look. Just really, really neat. And of course this one has the hammered, like a hammered look or a textured look. Just neat little bracelet. It does have a little bit of wear on the inside, where the foil is. But just that one little spot, and so you can kind of see it right here. So that's the reason why this one is just a buy it now. $5 on this one. It is 7 3/4. So it would fit a 7 3/4 wrist. And that's the only place that you really see the wear with the foil. Um, but anyway, it gives it that really, really, really neat look if there's any interest in that. Almost like a moon glow look. Okay. So that one is 5 if there's any interest in that one. All right, so then the next one is kind of the same thing, except this one doesn't have the texture. And this one's really, really cool. And you do have the foil all the way over it. It does have some kind of texture to it, but not like the other. But this foil is perfect all the way through. Very, very, very minimal little, or really nowhere, really. Maybe one or two like little flea bites. But this one is absolutely beautiful. And again, it gives it that moon glow effect to the bracelet. So this one, let's see here. So this one, where is it? Okay. So starting bid of $12 on this one. If there's any interest. It's really, really cool. And you can see really, really neat. Lucite bracelet with the foil through it. Um Really, really cool. Thank you, Cheryl. Cheryl is in at 12. And this one is size 8. So this one does come down to 8 on the mandrel. So it does have a little bit of texture to it. Um, Give it just a little bit of, but isn't that beautiful? I love how it glows. It absolutely glows. It's really, really beautiful. So really cool bracelet. So if there's no other interest, we will call it down. Okay, so we've got Cheryl in at 12. So if there is any other interest, we're looking at 13 or and above. But if not, we will call it down. So going once, going twice, Fair warning. And sold. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Thank you, Cheryl. Beautiful, beautiful bracelet. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. And then the next one I have, this one again I think is made to look like bakelite, but this is just a neat little, plastic bracelet. It's like I said, it's made I think to look like bakelite, or maybe made to look like marble. But it's sort of like a mustard green. Not that mustard is green, but it's like a, I don't know, mix between green and mustard. But anyway, cute little bracelet. This one is not entirely sure. Let's see. Let's just measure it. So this one is going to be 7 3/4 comfortably. So this one we're just doing also a buy now of $5 on this one. If anybody's interested in this one. All right. So really cute little bracelet. Really sweet little bracelet. If there's any interest on that one. Okay. If not, we will pass on that one. And then the last one I've got in this bag. This is a really cool, I guess, I don't know, chartreuse. Almost like a lime, like a neon lime green, lucite bracelet. This is a nice, good, like chunky bracelet. It is 8 inches. So this one I'm gonna do a starting bid of 15. If anybody is interested on this one. Really beautiful color. This is great for spring. This is like a very springy green, color. But great to layer with different things. But I love the neon, like chartreuse, lime green, look. It's a really, really good chunky bracelet. Okay. Yeah, actually, my cousin was supposed to go to the gym show, in Tucson, but she wasn't able to go. But she's got some friends that have gone to it. Um, yeah, I would love to go to something like that. I'm supposed to actually, hopefully. There's supposed to be some kind of gym show in North Carolina. I don't know, I think they have it several times a year. And hopefully next time I can go with her. Oh, awesome. Cheryl, thank you. Cheryl is in for 15. If there's any other interest, we're looking at 16 or above. If not, we will count this one down. So we are going once, going twice. Fair warning, and sold. Awesome. Thank you, Cheryl. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I would have. Now I'll tell you, I would have a field day. Um, Going to a gym show, especially, especially out in the Midwest. Um, I wouldn't know what to do with myself. Of course, I'd have to. I'd have to sell a kidney first. I would have to sell a kidney first. But that would be something. Never been to one though. Yeah. They used to have, golly, when I was growing up, they used to actually have like a small gym show here. My mom used to love to go to it. Um, and actually, they used to have one in Charlotte too. I remember my mom going with some friends to one in Charlotte one year. She used to love to go to those. She loved gemstones. Uh, This is where I guess I got the love for it too. But anyway, hopefully this year I can go with my cousin to. There's one coming up. Hopefully I can get with her and go to that. She does all kinds of fun things like that. Um, yeah, yeah. I gotcha. We are. Yeah, we are on one income at the moment, so it's. I feel you. I feel you. But you know, we're getting it. We are getting it. We are getting it. We are getting it. So, I am very optimistic that we will find something for my husband soon. We are trying. It's definitely not for lack of trying. But he was let go in December. So we've been on the job hunt, and it really sucked though because it was a really good job, and he really did enjoy it. And you know, it's they uh they closed the plant. So, but anyway, we'll figure that one out. Let's see. What else would you guys like to see? What else did I bring out? Watches. I did want to show this one. Anne Klein. I know I brought this one out already. Um, yeah, I'm optimistic. You know, we're hoping and praying, and you know, that is one thing God has never let me down. You know, I have my faith, and we'll get through it. I know, Willa, right? I have to be picky and choosy about what I get, but yes, I am right there with you. And especially when I get in a really good haul, I am not going to lie, there is usually going to be something I keep. Like with my watch haul, um, well, I didn't keep one for myself. I kept a pretty little pink one for my daughter. Um, but, yeah. um, yeah, that's right. And but yeah, I love my jewelry, and I love my stones, I love my silver, and I love all kinds of vintage things. So I get a haul in. I usually can find something for me to keep. Let's see here. I wanted to show this one. Anne Klein. This one. Let me find the little bag for this one. So I can go over the uh really neat little watch. So faux tortoiseshell, Anne Klein watch. It does fit a size 6 wrist. If there's any interest on this one. So size 6. I do not have any links to make it longer. I go by Beth. Turtle shell is just a reference to, I don't know, a friend of mine years ago. She always said my spirit animal was a turtle. Um, because I used to be very quiet, and very like introverted. I've changed a little bit over the years. You know, growing up, you know, not quite so introverted anymore. But anyway, it just stuck, and around that time, oh, I apologize. Yeah, I go by Beth. I go by Beth. Um, so turtle is just a reference to a friend, and I started my when I started selling away from my parent. Like I used to always help my parents resell stuff. So when I started my own channel, it just turtle shells, like the turtle shell, like the turtle shop, but instead I did the turtle shell, and it just stuck and just went with it. So it's been the turtle shell for Lord, 20-ish years, maybe something like that. So, well, awesome, Cheryl. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Um, but also known in the resale community as well. So awesome. Well, welcome in, Cheryl, and it's nice to meet you. And yeah, so I go by Beth, and I go by Turtle, and I go by Mary, and I go by MB, and I go by BB, and I go by I go by all kinds of different things. So um anyway, incline, if there's any interest on this one, start and bid. I had a start and bid of 15 on this one. It does work, and it does have brand new. As you can see, it is keeping time, and it's got a brand new battery in it. So really neat tortoiseshell. I do not have links to make it longer, but you do have a size 6 wrist. This is a good little size, a good little watch. So this one is incline. Actually, I'm just gonna keep it out here. I'm gonna leave it out here. Okay, that's awesome. My totems are owl and turtle. That's cool. That's really really cool. Well, welcome in. That is awesome. All right, let's see. Got some different things. Let's see what. Let's go through a few watches. Um, I do have this one. This is a really neat. This is a Marc Jacobs watch. If there's any interest, this one. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you being here. So definitely. Um, we have all kinds of fun and have all kinds of jewelry. Some days more sterling, some days more vintage, some days more gemstone. But I'm kind of all over the place. I started out more with vintage jewelry and brooches, because I love brooches. So I started out with more vintage, and then got into gemstones, and got more into silver, and now it's just kind of escalated to where it's just anything that I like. Ah, got you. Take your time, Gianna. Thank you. Um, but yeah, I just got to where if I like it, I'm gonna get it, and I'm gonna put it up for you guys. But I try to search for stuff that I think you guys will like too. Um, but I definitely, I like to like what I put up for you guys too. Especially when I get excited about something, I'm like, oh, I can't wait to show. So let's see here. So this is a Marc Jacobs watch. This is by Marc Jacobs, and they call this as a Henry chronograph or stopwatch. Um, yeah, mine's very eclectic. Yeah, it's all over the place. Because with vintage, I love West German. And I like Czech and Austria pieces too, but it's only not everything West German, but there are certain things that I really do like West German. And then I love Hobie and Weiss and of course Juliana. But I've sold some of my Juliana stuff. And but then you get over and I love Taxco. And then I love Native American pieces or indigenous American pieces. And then I love gemstones. All kinds of gemstones. Um, I'm really drawn to malachite, which is weird because I should be drawn more to carnelian, but um, anyway. But I love the green. But Marc Jacobs watch. I'm sorry, I am going down a rabbit hole. This one fits comfortably on a 6-inch wrist. Um, so it does work, and it's got the so of course you've got it. You see where it's keeping the time, and then you've got this little stopwatch, so you can hit this. Oh, come on, wait a minute. Maybe got to hit this one down here. Now, I had this working last night. Well, maybe this doesn't quite work. No, it's keeping the time right. Actually, it needs to. Yeah, okay. Yeah, let's put that one up. That one I don't think that the stopwatch part is working right. So we may need to see about fixing that one. I'll get my husband to take a look at that one. I'm gonna put that one to the side. That sounds like me. That's the same with me. Um, my husband loves gemstones too, and Skylar, my daughter, she's gotten into gemstones also. So anyway, but we will put that watch up. That one, the stopwatch, it was working great last night, but it does not seem to be working correctly now. So we will move on from that one. Yeah, Skylar, she's in third. She loves gemstones. We got her a bunch of gemstones for Christmas, and she's really enjoyed that. This one is a really gorgeous um, bracelet watch. This is gold tone, and you've got all these absolute beautiful, beautiful rhinestones. It is fits comfortably. 6 3/4 inch wrist, ladies watch. Just really beautiful, just fun little fashion watch. But all the little rhinestones are there, and it just sparkles. Very minimal wear to the gold plate or the gold tone. So it's really precious little fun watch. This one starting bid of 12. As you can see, it is keeping time. And it looks like it actually has the right time on it. So fun little watch. It does have a new battery in it. If there's any interest on this one. So just fun little fashion watch. These are great to stack. With different bracelets, especially with it being so thin. It's a really great stacking watch. Um, especially with other blingy pieces or other gold pieces or gold tone. So that's there if there's any interest on that one. Okay. Alright, so let's see. Again, if there's anything that you guys want to see, please let me know. We'll do a couple more watches, and then we will move on. These are two really cool vintage watches. Oh, Lord have mercy. Oh. Yeah, I don't know. I like watches. I never seem to use a watch. So this one's doing really good. This one's also keeping time. We changed it last night. And it has I did set this one. So this is a really neat, this is a fun vintage one. This one is by Charming Charlie, and you can see the C, at the top of the face of the watch, for Charming Charlie. But just a fun gold tone, with mint, leather, woven into the band, and then of course the mint face. So this one fits size 6 comfortably. Again, it's the fold over and it's got the links, and I do not have links to be able to extend it. But anyway, really, really pretty little watch. I'm gonna do a starting bid of $10 on this one if anybody's interested. Just a fun little vintage. And again, this is great to stack. Really, really, really great to stack different bracelets with. Um, let's do this number so you can see the face of it. It's so hard to see with my phone. But really, really pretty vintage watch. So that one's really neat. Let's see here. So that one is a starting bid of 10. And again, that one was size 6. Now these next two are adjustable. And they're both Sarah Coventry. So this one, yep, this one's also working and keeping time as well. And so you can see it's got this little heart with all the rhinestones. There's one little rhinestone missing, but it is keeping the time. And it is adjustable. So right now I think this one is set at 6 3/4. But it is adjustable. It's one of these adjustable ones. So I guess you have to take, I think to, like, all right, so to get it on and off, comes like that. Oh goodness. So what was it you wore them as a kid and the folks thought I was being rough with them, taking them apart, till, oh wow, the glass shattered and the mechanism, woo. That's crazy. But anyway, so it's that kind of clasp. So then it hooks. Let's see if I can get it. So it hooks and then it clamps down. But if you wanted to extend it, you would just take this little pin out and then you can, extend the clasp to where you want to, make it longer or shorter. So I feel like this probably can go up to 7 inches. And then, of course, I guess be about as little as you want it to be on this one. Okay, so then it goes back on and clip it. So fun little bracelet. So this one's Sarah Coventry. It is missing a little rhinestone. So we're just gonna do a starting bid on this one at 10 if anybody's interested. Beautiful gold tone. It has a little bit of wear on the gold tone, but not a lot. It actually kind of makes it look like it's gold tone with a silver tone edge to it. Really, really pretty little watch. If there's any interest on that one. And then the last one that I'm gonna bring up for right now. Of course, I've got plenty more if there's any interest. But this is really pretty. This is a really, really pretty one. Again, this one is also Sarah Coventry. But this is your two-tone. This is your silver tone and gold tone watch. It is adjustable. And so let's see here. What side? There we go. Beautiful, beautiful. So there's the middle. New battery, keeping time, working great. So then beautiful, beautiful silver tone and gold tone. Of course, there's her little emblem. And of course, it is adjustable. So right now, I think this one is set on. This one's also set on 6 3/4. So I feel like this one could actually maybe be extended out to size 8. So it looks like it could come out just a little bit more than size 7. But you would of course have to take, the little pin out to be able to do it. This one also, still has the same kind of clasp. Okay. And hook it in and snap. Did I hook it? Okay. So beautiful, beautiful. So this one, before I lose track of what I'm doing, this one is starting bid of 15. If anybody is interested on this one. Really, really pretty colors on these. And it actually kind of does have sort of like this southwestern feel to it. If there's any interest on that one. Great for stacking too because it is nice, it's lightweight, and thin. Okay, so fun little bracelets. A lot of fun little bracelets. Hi, Cinnamon. Welcome in. Welcome in. It's all kinds of fun. All kinds of fun things. So, again, if there's any interest in the bracelets, the watches, or if you guys would like for me to bring out any other watches, just let me know. I do have a couple of guest watches that are one's really, really pretty. However, I did not have the right size battery. So I've had a time trying to make sure that I have the right batteries for certain watches, and I tried. But anyway, so there's a few that I still need to get fixed up and bring back out, and of course that Marc Jacobs one, we're gonna have to either see about fixing that one or just selling it for parts, I guess. I don't know. But unfortunately, they was working last night, but it's not working today. So anyway. Oh, let's see. What would you guys like to see? There's all kinds. I've still got more shell items. I still have more bracelets. I still have copper items. Let's do a copper necklace. Let's do this one. See if there's any interest in this one. This one I brought out yesterday. But such a neat one. Now I haven't cleaned this piece. I will let the new owner go through and clean it. Because I like some of the, now there is a little bit of vertebrae on the chain and maybe one or two panels. But like I like patina on things, so I don't always like to really clean them. But then, of course, the new owner may actually want to just go through and clean the whole shazam, the whole thing. So let me just show this on a bust and see if there's any interest in this one. All right, so here's the Zapata one. I'm putting the Zapata necklace over here. If there's anybody interested on the Zapata, it's Heshi beads, copper beads, sterling silver beads, jasper beads, dyed howlite beads, a little bit of turquoise, maybe, if it's not dyed something. But really pretty Zapata necklace. I wouldn't think Zapata would actually have fake turquoise. I feel like they would have real turquoise. Just because I have two Zapata real turquoise necklaces. So, that being said, let me move these watches back. And we do have some sterling silver rings out here. Some different watches. I don't think I showed that one yet, so I'll put that one back over here. Sterling silver charm bracelets, some little sterling silver charms, and then a fossil agate sterling silver pendant if there's any interest in those. But anyway, I'm gonna move all of that stuff back here. All right, so this is the copper 17-inch copper panel necklace. I really don't really know too much about this one. It's really, really cool. I couldn't tell you the origin of the designs or of the necklace. But it is really, really, really pretty. Has beautiful patina to it. You do have some that have some shine to it. And then you've got some that have, some good patina to it. Here is the chain. And of course, here's the hook. So I really couldn't tell you exactly the origins of this. It is a wild piece, and it's a really pretty piece. It's a really cool piece. And I love copper. And copper is just, copper has a really good energy to it. I really love copper. All right. So then there's the little panel pieces. Really, really neat. You do have some that look like it may be coming up a little bit. So, and I think it's just really just the way it's turned or way it's constructed. So you can see just a little bit in that. And I think it's just the way that it's constructed and how the panels are curved just a little bit. And then you've got the flat So it just causes it to be just a little bit open. But anyway, there's the hook. I could not find any markings on this. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Gianna. Peanut has progressive retinal atrophy. I'm so sorry to hear that. Poor little puppy. And what kind of dog is it? Or is it a... Well, wait a minute. Peanut is going black. Okay, now wait a minute. Which... is a Papillon. Okay, gotcha. I'm sorry to hear that. That's hard. Oh, like her daddy. So anyway, so starting bid on this one, I had 42 on this one. I'm gonna bring it down a little bit. I'm gonna do a starting bid of 38 if there's any interest on this guy. Really cool copper necklace. Really neat. Like I said, it's got just a little bit of patina to it. It's got just a little bit of verdigris. Now of course some vinegar and baking soda. We'll take that right off. But you know, everybody likes their copper and silver a certain way. So I'll let that stay there. But really cool. So that is there if there's any interest on that one. Okay. All right. So let's see here. Mark that one down. All right. What else would you guys like to see? Awesome. Thank you, Cheryl. Cheryl is in at 38. Awesome. Cheryl is in at 38. If there's any other interest, we're looking at 40 or above. If not, we will count it down. So we're counting it down. Cheryl at 38. So going once. Going twice. Fair warning. And sold. Awesome. Thank you, Cheryl. Thank you. Really cool necklace. Thank you. Really cool necklace. All right. Let's see here. What else do we have? Is there... Okay, so... And I'm gonna... Is there any interest in dichroic glass? So... If there's any interest in dichroic glass. So... just to kind of show some of the pieces. So here's one piece. This is a really pretty cross pendant. But I've got a box of several different dichroic rings. Also have a really cool glass, like planet or galaxy. They call it a galaxy ball, I think. Let me show the galaxy ball. But I've got a box of rings. I've got a loose piece of dichroic glass. But you guys let me know if you guys are interested in any of the dichroic or glass pieces. Here's a little galaxy ball. This guy's so cool. Yeah, galaxy ball. It is really cool. So you've got like this little ball of glass, and it's a pendant, and you got a little hole there for a little little chain. But then you've got like these two little glass balls on the inside, and they did. I don't know. I don't know how they do this. But you see where you've got like the galaxy back there, like a all the stars and like a solar system almost, and then you've got the planet with the ring around it, and then another little planet or moon, however, whatever you want to call it. And it's just a really fun little pendant. This is 1 inches, 1 inch, 1 inches, 1 inch, and it's just a really really cool little piece. So when I look these up, and definitely you can definitely Google these. There are comps out there, people. These are a thing, and they call them, like I said, they call them galaxy balls, glass galaxy ball. Um, they are the comps were higher. So I always try to come. Yeah, it's 1 inch total. It is 1 inch total from the top, from the very top of the bale all the way down. It's 1 inch. And anyway, starting bid on this one is 24. Starting bid is 24 on this one. Um, it's just a really cool little piece. The comps are definitely higher. So always try to come down, and be, less, if not much less, than the comps. Because sometimes I feel like comps are just gouging. Um, so anyway, but really um, beautiful little stone, beautiful little glass. Really, really cool. Okay. I love that. It's just so neat. It's like wearing a little galaxy around your neck. I don't know why. Okay, my head just went to Men in Black. What was it? The cat was wearing, what was it, Orion or something like that. Some kind of solar system around its neck on its collar. Anyway, that's almost what that reminds me of. Okay, now I'm gonna have to go watch the movie. All right. So anyway, cool little thing. So that's one of the dichroic pieces. But got rings. Got a loose piece of stone. I keep wanting to say stone. I apologize. Loose piece of dichroic glass, which is right there. If there's any interest in that. The cross, and like I said, some rings. So if you guys are interested, just let me know. Just say, hey, show the glass stuff, and I will. If not, I will go on to something else. These are over in the video from yesterday. If you guys watch yesterday's show, I think it was pretty early on. But it's also in the replay there. But I'll be more than happy to bring it out. I just didn't know if there was any interest in the glass. I think they're a lot of fun. um, let's see. What else? Let's see. I do have a really cool bangle. I'm gonna bring this one back out. I had this one up yesterday, and I'm gonna drop the price a little bit on this one. This is a really, really, really cool bangle. This one is and it's funny because it says Justin. It says Justin and then silver Mexico. This is not sterling silver. Okay, so flat out, hands down, not sterling silver. This is maybe some kind of nickel or alpaca silver, or maybe silver plated, silver and gold plated. But this is not, does not test for, does not look like, does not test for sterling silver. I mean, you can look at this and hold it and know it's not sterling silver. Um, but it is still absolutely beautiful cuff. But it's Justin Boots, I guess. Or Justin is the company, and they do boots. Tammy pointed me in that direction, because I hadn't heard of Justin. So Justin makes all kinds of stuff, from boots to what I could find when I was trying to pull up comps. I could find belt buckles. but I couldn't find cuff bracelets. So it's a really neat little piece. I've got 30. I've got 30 on this one. I'm gonna do a starting bid. I'm gonna start a little bit lower, and I'm gonna go 26 on this one. If there's any interest on this, it has really gorgeous detail in the cuff and the metal work. Really beautiful detail with the gold plated flowers and the horse. Just really, really neat. It's a really cool piece. Now this one is 7 3/4. So it will definitely fit on a larger wrist. I would not say that there's much flexibility in this. So I really wouldn't flex this too much. Because I'm afraid that you would, wear out the silver plate on this one. But really, really cool. Love that horse. Okay. So that one is there if there's any interest on that one. So this one is brought it down to 26. Okay. Let's see here. What did I just do with my little bag? Oh no. Okay. We'll set that to the side then. Okay. Let's see. What else do I have? Alright, the next thing I've got, this is a really pretty little pendant. This one is Native or Indigenous American. And I need my little bag to stay up here. It is absolutely precious. Some from the bell down. It is 1 1/8 inch. Sterling silver, a little piece of Sleeping Beauty turquoise. It is marked on the back, and it says Sterling, and then it's got the initials RP. Now, I do not know who RP is, so I do not know the artist or anything like that. But beautiful little pendant. So sterling silver, turquoise. I'm going to do a starting bid of this one. I'm going to bring it down a little bit and do a starting bid of 42 if there's any interest on this one. Really, really, really precious little. And let me get the magnifying glass. It's a precious little piece. And love, love, love the stamp work. Absolutely gorgeous stamp work on this one. It's the shadow box pendant. Yeah. Hold it by the bell so you can see. So it is tested for, does test for sterling silver, and it's marked for sterling silver. Really precious little piece. It is small, and of course I'm always open to offers. You guys know that. Always open to offers. But really precious, precious little piece. If there's any interest on that one. Okay. And especially if you need a chain too, like if you were interested in the pendant and need a chain, I do have chains, and I'd be willing to definitely make an offer or do a bundle or something like that if there's any interest on that. I should have probably thought about putting a chain with it and just selling it with it. And I apologize for not thinking about that. But let's see here. So tell me, guys, so what would you guys like to see? I've got rings. I've got all kinds of sterling. I've got sterling rings. I've got earrings. I've got gemstones. I've got pearls. I've got bracelets. I've got necklaces, watches. You guys tell me, is there anything that you guys would like for me to bring out or show? Or do you just want me to keep going? I mean, I can just keep grabbing at stuff, but I just didn't, if there's something that you guys want to see, I want to make sure that I bring out, you know, what you guys may be interested in. Let me see what I have. Ooh, this was a really cool piece. This was a really, really, really fun piece. This is one that we put together yesterday on the show. This is a really beautiful pendant, modernist art pendant. Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you, Cheryl. Thank you for coming here and being here, and thank you for sharing. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It was really nice to meet you and really nice to talk with you. So that's awesome. Thank you so much. All right. So it, like I said, this is a really fun piece. So this is more like of a modernist, sterling silver modernist, glass pendant. And it looks like you've got like glass that's gotten like overheated and melted and is bubbling. Like, I don't know, boiling glass. I don't know if that's even a thing, but that's what that kind of reminds me of. Just really, really neat. It is sterling silver. It's marked 925, but it also tests as 925. And it's got this really neat bail with the 3 rings, and then I've got it on this Omega chain. Now I can sell them separately or sell them together. I think yesterday um I had 75 for the set. But I tell you what, I will bring it down, and let's do 65. I will do 65 for the set if there's any interest on this one. Oh, you too, Gianna. Okay, well, thank you so much for coming. I appreciate you being here. Um, oh, I understand that completely. Yep, I understand. Well, I really appreciate you coming in, and I thank you for bringing some people in. So thank you, and hopefully we'll see you next weekend. I'll try to, like I said, I do have a Brighton piece, and that I can bring out next weekend, and see what else we have. I know I'll have some more gemstones next weekend. Um, definitely have some more gemstones to go through and get ready for next week. So, but thank you again. I really appreciate it. Uh, but yeah, so 65, if there's any interest on that. This is a really, really, and I'm gonna tell you, I mean, this is a 30 gram Omega chain. So this is 30 grams, just the chain itself. So I mean, that's like a $60 chain, um, right there. So, but beautiful, beautiful, set if anybody is interested in this one. And I don't have to sell it as a set. We just, tried it out yesterday and it just looked really awesome. So we kind of just kept it. So I had to keep it. So beautiful, beautiful. Um, if there is any interest on that one. Okay. So let's see. So set 65. Did I even put 60? I didn't even put 65. Goodness, goodness. Start and bid 65 for that set. I apologize. I got sidetracked. Alright, so there you go. So start and bid 65 on that if there's any interest. Alright. Let's see. What else we got? This is a really, really neat little necklace here. Let's see if I can get to it. This one's absolutely beautiful. I love this blue. Although I feel like this is dyed quartz. Because I do not know of a stone that is this color. I know blue lace. Well, and I guess I take it back. It could be blue lace agate, but I don't see the banding that you see with blue lace agate. So that's the reason why I'm saying this one may actually be This one may actually be, you know, dyed quartz or dyed agate, something like that. Um, now let's see. Don't think I tested this for sterling, and I don't think it is sterling. No, I don't think the findings are sterling. But anyway, this is just a really, really neat necklace. So this one is 23 inches long with a 2-inch extension. Like I said, it's got these beautiful blue, almost like cornflower blue beads. And these are definitely some kind of like dyed stone. So whether or agate, blue lace agate. But really, really pretty. So you've got the strand of beads, and then you come down and you've got like these little chips of mother of pearl, and then it comes down to this medallion. Now the medallion itself is plastic, made to look like ivory or bone or something like that, but absolutely gorgeous, Chinese inspired, or Tibetan inspired medallion. So there is that. It's absolutely beautiful. This is a really, really, really cool piece. And then here is the back. It's a really, really, really neat necklace. So this one I've got a starting bid of 18 if there's any interest on this one. So starting bid of 18. I love the blue beads. They are absolutely beautiful. This is a really neat necklace. I really, really like this one. Like this is like really, really neat. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful necklace. This is also great to layer with different things. Because then of course you've got that. And actually let me take this one off for a little bit, because we're going to do some layering here. Alright, so back this up just a little bit. Move that over. Alright, so yeah, I can see this pretty good. So beautiful, beautiful necklace. So like I said, this one is 18. And the length is great to where you can layer it with different things. So let's see. The other thing that I thought was really, really good layered with it. Make sure it is in this bag. There it is. So this is a little bit shorter. You can always get a longer pair. But beautiful mother of pearl beads to go along with it. It's just really, really pretty together, because then it accents the mother of pearl down here, and then this as well. So I love that together. I think that is just really, really, really sharp together. So mother of pearl, and the mother of pearl beads, I would do a starting bid of 24 on the set of mother of pearl beads. But again, I would also, look at bundling. So we could always bundle and do a bundle price if you wanted both. But I love that together. I think that's so slick. I think that's gorgeous together. So whether you wanted to wear it with like a collared shirt, or wanted to do, sweater, I mean, this will just really dress up and be really neat. Really neat set. So if there's any interest on that, you guys know I love to do my sets. I love to do my layering. So that is one that I would so jam. Think is really, really great together. And of course, then if you wanted a bracelet, you got the elephant bracelet too. That would look awesome with that set. So anyway, fun ideas. Really, really, really fun ideas. If there's any interest in those. Just throwing it out there at you. Really, really fun stuff. Okay. Alright, so what else would you guys like to see? We got 30 minutes to our next, to the next giveaway. Let's see here. We've got rings. We've got gemstones. We've got silpada. We've got bracelets. Let's bring out some bracelets. see if there's any interest in these. Did everybody leave? All right, raise your hand if you're here. All right, let's see. I'm going to take a sip of drink. Do you have pearl? I have mother of pearl. And I do have some different freshwater pearl things. I do have mother of pearl. I actually have a longer strand of mother of pearl. Not cultured pearls. I could find some other. This is this one's a little bit more. I had 46 on this one. I would come down and maybe do 35 on this necklace. But this is a longer mother of pearl one. Ooh, I like that. That's really pretty with that too. So those are two different mother of pearls. Let's see. The other mother of pearl I would do starting bid of 35 on. Hey Cheryl. Okay. All right. Good. All right. Thank you guys. It's a little bit tricky looking at YouTube likes to tell me sometimes I have nobody here. I'm like, uh-oh. I've scared everybody away. Lord made everybody go to sleep. All right. So the longer strand I would do 35. But if there's, any interest, obviously would bundle. But that looks really great together too. About the same length. But Mike could find some freshwater pearls. Do you want me to bring out some freshwater pearls? They maybe died. I'm trying to think. I know I have shells. I just don't know if I have any other pearls. Let's see. I do have this one. This one is freshwater pearl and quartz. And this is also one of my. I know I say it all the time, but this is also one of my favorites. Like this one, it does have I think this one has an extension. No, this one doesn't have an extension. This one is a spring clasp. But anyway, this is a really, really gorgeous necklace. And it's got, like I don't know what you call it, but is it Baroque or just, anyway, dyed freshwater pearls. So this is a dyed set. This is a white set of little itsy bitsy freshwater pearls. Then you've got like this silver, dyed freshwater pearls. Then you've got like this sort of like bluish dyed freshwater pearls. And then you've got the quartz chips. So really, really beautiful. This one is, thank you, Lenore. I appreciate it. I try to find really, really awesome things for you guys. I know, I understand. Trust me, I understand. I've got to replace 2 tires tomorrow on the vehicle and get it inspected. And we need to do it relatively quickly. So I feel you. I feel you. It is always something. That's the whole adult thing. This whole adult thing. I'm over it. Oh my goodness. But yeah, this is just absolutely gorgeous, beautiful set. So anyway, this one, I had 38 on it. I would bring it down. I would do 32. Starting bid of 32 if there's any interest on this one. And this is also another one that would be, yeah. I know it. My daughter's all the time like, I can't wait to grow up and do this and do this. I'm like, no, honey. No, honey. You want to stay young and a child and carefree as long as you can. Because when it gets adulthood, it gets real. It gets real. But anyway, beautiful, beautiful. And this really would look good with some of the other things too. Although of course you've got 5 layers here. But anyway, 32 on this one if there's any interest. Um, but love, love, love that one. So that's one of the pearl ones that I know that I have. Um, I don't know that I have any other. But that being said, Lenore, I can definitely search because I have all kinds. Yeah. Yep. I understand that one. Um, but that being said, Lenore, I could bring out some next week. I can make sure to put that on my list of things to get ready for next week because I know I've got a new little box in, new little haul in for next week. I know I have some gemstones for next week. And I know I have some shale stuff for next week. And yeah, I know I've got some different pearls. I think most are faux pearls. Maybe some glass pearls. Maybe some freshwater pearls. I may have some strings of freshwater pearls. But I've got some different things. So I will put pearls on the list then. Definitely, definitely. And I got you on that one. I'm a pearl girl. Total pearl girl. Um, so yeah, oh, this is awesome, Twist. This is really, really awesome. Like I said, I don't know exactly what the blue stone is. I feel like the blue stone, is a dyed quartz. Could be blue lace agate, but the blue is so pretty and so pronounced on some of these, like this one I'm toying with. Such a beautiful, beautiful blue bead. And then it's got mother of pearl. Um, it's got the mother of pearl chips. Really, really, really neat. And then this is plastic. This is just a little plastic medallion, but it's so cool. It's like some kind of like Tibetan or maybe Chinese woman. Looks like she's got like a lotus flower in her hands, and then you've got this on the back. Little symbol writing. Really, really, really neat. So this one by itself. Let's see here. I just had that one in my hand. Uh, oh, that one's not it. So I think I had this one at 18. Let me go up. Let me go up here a little bit. I think I had this one at 18. Yep. Yep. So this one is 18. So I've got a starting bid of 18 on that one. And then I had this one. Like if you wanted to do a layer, and let me see, let me tell you how long it is actually. It is 23 inches long, and then it has the 2-inch extension. Um, so then I had this one paired with either, um, and this is just me because I love mother of pearl too, and because it's got the mother of pearl chips. Either the short, mother of pearl necklace or the long mother of pearl necklace. I just thought it looked really, really, really cool together. Because you do have the mother of pearl chips. Let's move that to the back. Because you do have the mother of pearl chips. It just looks so good with the mother of pearl. So anyway, that's just if you wanted to layer it. But anyway, this one is 18. Starting bid of 18. And obviously, if you did want to do the mother of pearl, I would be open to bundles. So, yeah, it is. It is really, really pretty. Really, really cool. So anyway, so that's that one. Of course, and those are the fresh waters. But I will work on doing some more pearls for next week. I know I've got all kinds of bags of pearls. I'm actually looking over at some of my inventory now, and it's like I see pearls. I see more pearls. See more pearls, and then I have a bag back here behind me somewhere that has pearls in it that I have not researched yet. So that'll be a thing. All right, let's see what time we got. We got about 15 minutes, and we'll do a little giveaway, fun little giveaway. Let's see, what else do we have? What else do we have? I'm trying to think of some things that I did not get to show yesterday. So let's see. I think I actually got through most of my bag now from yesterday. I don't know if anybody's interested in a couple of silver rings. So, okay, I will make a note to make sure to bring those back out then. Sounds good. And you can always text me too. Or email me. You can always email me too. And if they are something that you're interested in, we can always work out something too. That's always a given. Just shoot me an email. And like I said, we can work out something where, if you want to put them on hold or like a layaway or something, we can do that. So just send me an email. Just let me know. Let's see here. So the next thing I've got are a couple of rings. This one is, let me make sure I got the right one. This one is size 6.5. This is sterling silver malachite ring. And I've got a starting bid of 35 on this one. I will bring it down. I can't go too far down. And I will do a starting bid. Do a starting bid of 32 if there's any interest on this one. Or at cost. But really, really, really beautiful sterling silver ring. Really, really gorgeous. I love the banding. I absolutely love, love, love the banding. It is not marked anywhere. It does test for sterling, and I say that, no, I'm sorry. It does say sterling on the band. So it's an older one. It's not stamped 925. It's actually stamped sterling. It is absolutely beautiful, though. It's a beautiful, beautiful piece of malachite. That banding is absolutely gorgeous. I paid a little bit up for this one because that banding is just incredible. And then of course I love the three. And I love the detail on the three bands or split shank, however you want to call it. So really, really precious. This one, like I said, is size 6.5. And then the next one, I actually got this one from my husband, and unfortunately, this one is too big for him, which should have known. But he really, really likes it, and he's like, if push comes to shove, he could take it and probably get it sized down. But he said, go ahead and see if we can sell it first. But anyway, this is a sterling silver. I'm gonna assume faux turquoise. But this is a Taxco ring. It is got the numbers on the inside. So like it looks like TL maybe 49 or 42, 49 maybe. Then stamp 925. It is a really cool piece. And then Mexico on the inside. But this is size 12.5 for the ring. So we're looking at I'll bring it down a little bit. So let me think here. Let's do starting bid. Well, let's just do a starting bid of 54 if there's any interest on that one. Beautiful Taxco ring. And I say faux turquoise just because they are prone to be like dyed how white or something like that with Taxco. Sometimes it's real turquoise, sometimes not so much. But I just don't know for sure. So I can't say for certain. So if I can't say for certain, I'm not going to say it is turquoise. But really, really cool ring. Really, really, really awesome ring. Very simple, sleek design. Really, really great design for a men's ring. But it can also be for a woman too. Um, this is just, it's a little too big for me too. Not by too much, but enough to where if I threw up my hand, it got flying across the room, hit somebody in the head with it. And it would hurt too. It's enough silver that it would hurt. This would definitely hurt someone. Um, I know. But he said to go ahead and try it first. So, I know that's what I told him. I was like, if anything else, we could get like a little thing to attach to it. But he said try and see if anybody wanted it first. So we will try it. So anyway, that's there if anybody is interested in that one. Got a couple of other. Let's see. I tell you what. Let's do this. This is a. He is. He is. He is. He's very supportive, and he was really good with me last night and sat down and fixed a whole bunch of watches for me, because he knows how to do all that stuff. And I mean, I'm sure I could figure it out, but it was really nice to have him sitting downstairs with me. And I was going through and writing up and researching the watches, and then he was going through and fixing the watches. So it was a nice little team effort. So I like it when it's a little team effort. So this is a really neat Silpada necklace. Now I've got this as a set, so it is not all Silpada. But this first necklace is Silpada. Yeah, he's a keeper sometimes. Sometimes. Not at 3 o'clock in the morning when we're arguing the same point on how to take care of daughter and what kind of medicine she gets. Sometimes our wires get a little bit crossed and we'd be arguing the same thing, but we're still arguing because we both want to argue and we're both alphas. We both have very strong personalities. But that's what makes it great. That's why when we get through, we both kind of laugh and say we should make a show out of our shenanigans. Anyway, yeah. Some days it's funny, some days it's not. Fun little. So this is a Silpada, brown leather cord. Sterling silver findings, and of course sterling silver around the bronzite. But this is a really neat. Oh no, honey, I follow. If it's something enough to get me riled up, and it does sometimes it depending on what it takes a lot to get me really really riled up. I will follow. And like, you're not going to leave me in the room to argue by myself. I am going to follow, and I'm going to make sure you get my point. He's the yeah. I will do that. So, funny stories, funny stories. Yeah, I would think so. We probably would. We really probably would. And especially since like he's in the habit of like saying like he's quick. He's very witty. Like he has a quick wit. And he is known for like the best one line, like smart comments that are just absolutely hilarious. And so he's really really good with that. Well, what I tend to do is like he'll say something or a phrase and it'll click like if it's a lyric in a song, that song will click in my head and then I'll just start singing that song. And sometimes he'll join in and sometimes he'll look at me like, really? Right now you're gonna do that? Anyway, that's just fun stuff. Silpada bronzite, 17 inches, 2-inch extension. So I am doing, so this one I've got in a set, and I don't have to do it all together, but I love these pieces together. So you've got this bronzite necklace, and then you have this other, this is also, this next necklace, it is sterling silver, it is not Zapata, or at least not from my knowledge. It doesn't have a, like tag to it. But it is, and I'm sorry, it's got a hook. I just pushed the hook off of it. Fiddling with it. Alright, so there we go. So then you've got bronzite discs, and then jasper discs, and all of these rings are sterling silver. So I loved these two together, especially because you've got the sterling, and then you've got the bronzite, and then it comes with a pair of what looks like bronzite earrings. So I put this together as a set. So this is start and bid if there's any interest. Start and bid at $35. Now if you just want the necklace, the link necklace with the earrings, we're looking at about maybe 15 on that one. And Zapata, or maybe 12 on this one. If anybody's interested on that one. And then Zapata, looking at about like 23, 24, 23 on the Zapata. If there's any interest in breaking them apart. But I love these as a set. Like, I love these together. And you can make this one as short or as long as you want to. Because you do have the hook. Yeah, I love the set together. I just think that that's really, really neat together. Then you've got the matching earrings. So I love doing like different sets like that together. So again, that's bronzite if there's any interest on that. So 2 necklaces, 2 layering necklaces, and then the pair of earrings. So set 35. I know it. I love Zapata. Anyway, really, really cool set if there's any interest in that one. They just have some really beautiful pieces. I, of course, love sterling silver and different things like that too. But let's see here. This next one, this is a Native American necklace. I did have this one out yesterday too. We'll bring it down just a little bit. This is a really, really elegant Native American piece. And it's sterling silver. It is 16 inches. So you've got, of course, the little hook right here, sterling silver links, and then you come down and you've got this beautiful, beautiful, like, almost like collar, like half collar, half chain. And then you've got 3 pieces of turquoise, and then, of course, these little silver dangles. Absolutely beautiful. Hey. Hey. Gotta walk the dogs.
Yeah, give me a second, babe.
Okay. Alright, so beautiful, beautiful necklace. If there's any interest on this one, it is signed. It is stamped on the back, sterling. And then it's got initials SS. So there is that. And there is the website. Was it Medicine Man Gallery website? Oh gosh, there they go. Alright, I'm gonna put this on mute for just a second until BJ gets back. Because the dogs are gonna go nuts. No, because you guys got to hear the little one. Of course, that's the bigger dog. Well, she's not very big, but she's very woof woof. But the little one, he whines. Tater, I want y'all to hear him whine. Sorry for the dogs, but I want y'all to hear him whine because it's so cute. He's not gonna do it now. Oh, my in-laws must be outside. That's what it is. But anyway, that's my little Tater. He's a gypsy. She's large, not really large, but large and in charge. And then Tater, he's a little baby. And when he barks, it's like wah wah. He's a little Boston Terrier, so he's got like this little, like whiny, cryy kind of bark. Something else I'll tell you. But he's a little baby. The other night we had a thunderstorm, and he was all curled up under the covers with us. Yep. Now we got 2 dogs and a cat. We probably shouldn't have the cat, but you know, I love my cat. She's, even when she decides she's gonna come over and she's gonna tear up my show. But beautiful collar. So this one we are doing a I think I said this one was 15 inches, 15 to almost 16 inches. Let's see, doing a starting bid. I had 85 on this one. I'm under a starting bid of 78 if there's any interest on this one. It is signed Sterling. It is signed SS. There is, if you look at Medicine Man Gallery website and follow Native American Jewelry over to where they've got the hallmarks, they do have a section on different Native American hallmarks, and SS is in there. I can't remember exactly who they attribute that artist to, but it's possible that it is that artist. I'm not sure. I could not find one like this. I couldn't find a comp for this one. I could not find anything like this one. But if there is any interest, just let me know. But it is an absolute beautiful, beautiful Native American piece. Let's see. Let me take these off just so you can see what it looks like on a bust. Alright, so it's really, really beautiful. So then that's what it would look like. And there's that. It's absolutely stunning. Beautiful, beautiful piece. Beautiful, beautiful sterling. Awesome.
Sausage dip.
It sounds good. I am starving Marvin. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, so that is there. If there's any interest on that. Wings. Okay. All right. So. Yep. Fine. So anyway, so 78 on that one. Again, always open for offers and bundles as well. You guys know that. So just let me know. Yeah, it is. It's really, really cool. It's very. Yep, it is. It's simple. It's very elegant. Very elegant. Very, very elegant. Very classy. That's one that you definitely can wear with something casual. But also one that would be absolutely stunning with like a little black dress, or something like more formal. It could definitely be worn, any situations like that. Let's see. What else?
I'm gonna be back before the game. Game does start at 6:30.
Hold on, guys. Give me 1 second, please. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Sorry. Okay. So, I have a trivia question. And it is after 5 o'clock. So, before I go to my next item, we're going to do our little trivia thing. Alright, so are you guys ready for a little giveaway? So anyway, all you guys here, don't go anywhere. My husband was right here, so I asked him a couple of Super Bowl questions so he could give me a fun little trivia question. So okay, what honey, let me do this and then I'll put it on mute for a minute. Okay? No, okay, hold on guys. I'm sorry. Skylar needs me for a second. It's okay, honey. Maybe another day, okay? Okay. So we all know, okay, so the giveaway is $5 Turtle Cash, and it can be used on today's order or any order in the future. And I do keep track with them. YouTube is in no way affiliated with me or my channel or any kind of giveaway. It is, there's no actual monetary value. It is just $5 discount on your order today or in the future. And anyway, once I ask the question, I'm gonna type the word type go in the chat. Once you see go, you guys can guess it, okay? So this is gonna be you're all good. It is Super Bowl related. So you guys, you know, you may have to Google. I would have to Google because I wouldn't know it myself, but I'm sure gonna do it anyway. So get your Googles out, get it all ready. But anyway, so the question is, again, YouTube is not affiliated, sponsor, anything. What do you need? The charger?
No, $170. I just got a message.
Alright, let me see it. Alright, anyway. Who won the first, not last year, but who won the first Super Bowl? And go.
If there's any men on it, they'd probably get it pretty quick.
Who won the first Super Bowl? There you go, Twist. You got it. Leonore, you're right behind. But yep. Green Bay Packers. You got it, Twist. So congratulations. I told y'all it had to be a Google thing. Everybody was trying to Google quick. But yep, it was Green Bay Packers.
Look.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, she brought her some.
Penny got her a Valentine's bag.
Penny did?
Full of stuff. Look at this.
That's so sweet.
Good grief. Look at your beads. So you can put your name. She gave you so much. This is lip balm. Rub it on your lips. Some Dove cream.
Okay, here you go. It should work now. Okay. Alright, sorry guys. Alright, congratulations. Oh, I'm not sure. That's a good question too. That would be a good question. Who did they play? Was it the Chiefs?
No, I think it was the Redskins. Who played in the first Super Bowl? Maybe.
But anyway, yeah, awesome. All right, so let me get that written down here.
You were right.
Yep, Twist, you were right. They did play the Chiefs. Awesome. Well, so that is yours. All right, so let's see. What else do we have? I just had something in my hands, and now I don't know where I set it down at. Oh, I'm such a Looney Tune. All right. All right, well, let's go. Let's see. I'm going to do this one, and then I'm going to switch to a different box. And we're going to look at some more sterling. Alright, so this is a really fun little necklace. This is a stretch necklace. Although without the stretch, it does hangle. That's awesome. Yep, you got your turtle bucks. So, so this one is a garnet and amethyst. Amethyst and garnet necklace. It is a stretch necklace, so there's no clasp. So it does go over your head. But then it's approximately like 20 inches. So if you measure it, it's a 10-inch drop. So it's approximately 20 inches. So this one, I had 20 on it. I'm going to just do a starting bid of 16 on this one if there's any interest. Beautiful garnet and amethyst. And no. So beautiful amethyst and garnet. And there's a couple of other amethyst beads too. Alright. So beautiful necklace if there's any interest on this one. Really pretty little reds and purples on that one. Okay. Oops. Well, it's just gonna fall right down. Just trying to do it gently on that one. There we go. Okay. So there's that.
I'm gonna cut the air off a little bit. It's so hot.
Is it okay? What was her temperature last time you took it?
97.
Okay. Might want to check it again since she's feeling worse. And see about getting some more medicine in her. That's another reason why she probably doesn't feel good. I know that. I can't. The only thing that she could do is stop by and get her some Jell-O. That might help. She likes red Jell-O, I think. Strawberry Jell-O, maybe. Or pudding. Although pudding might not be as good as Jell-O, but... Okay. Well, just go upstairs and lay down, baby. I'll be up there after a little bit. Let's see here. Alright, so here's some other really pretty things that I've got up for sale. This is a sterling silver bracelet. This one is signed Links of London. It's a good hefty bracelet. It's right around 26 grams. And it is 7 1/4 inches. And let me show you. So it's really neat. It's like a 4-strand snake chain. Sterling silver. You can see where it says on there, Links of London. It's got this, what do you call it, life preserver spring clasp. Then, the 4 strands of the silver. Of course, it's got the little banding here. Really, really beautiful bracelet. I had 75 on this one. I'm going to come down a little bit. It is Links of London. And if you look up, I know this is pre-owned. But if you look up Links of London, and you see a lot of like retail prices, they are sky high. So obviously not retail prices. So I'm going to bring this one down, and I will do a starting bid of 68 on this one if there's any interest. Really, really beautiful bracelet. It is definitely gorgeous silver, absolutely gorgeous silver. And like I said, it's 26 grams of silver. But beautiful, beautiful Links of London bracelet. Beautiful, beautiful silver on that one. Okay. And let me mark it down on here. Sorry for all the distractions, guys. A lot kind of goes on in the house. Skylar's still not feeling well. Thought she was doing a little bit better. Apparently she says her stomach hurts. She also hasn't eaten, and trying to get her to eat. Oh, this was neat. This is a neat little bag. I don't know if there's any interest in these. But these are little sterling silver toe rings. Thank you. Thank you, Twist. Me too. I hate when she is sick and she's not feeling well and she's just a little pitiful. But hopefully she will. Hopefully we can find something that she'll eat and can keep on her stomach. But anyway, this is a lot of 5 little sterling silver toe rings. So we got a cute little lizard. We got some kind of fish or alligator, maybe, or some kind of fish with a very long nose and beady eyes. And got one with little scorpions. Then another just real basic silver one. And then one with little snakes. So, of course, we got some kind of like, almost like, I don't know. Of course, scorpions, it's a little different. But there's some kind of reptile thing, jam going on here. But anyway, so starting bid on these, $30 if anybody is interested in the lot of sterling silver toe rings. Yeah, that is true. That's a true statement. It is a menagerie. So scorpion, snake, fish. The lizard's really cute. I really think the lizard's really cute. But anyway, fun little set of toe rings if anybody is interested in those. I do not get very many toe rings. This is probably the first time I've gotten a set. Or gotten some different toe rings. So that's pretty interesting. Let's see here. So the next thing I was going to do was just going to go through. I'll set those over there. These are some really pretty sterling silver bracelets. Are you going to go by the store? Are you going by the store?
Stop and get her a pack of Takis. That's what she's begging for.
Okay. Will you get me a thing of Stokes coffee?
Was it going by fucking grocery store?
Dollar General has them. Okay, don't worry about it. I'll figure out something else for tomorrow. No, I've got enough for tomorrow. You're fine.
Scott.
Alright, so this next one. Yeah, I've got enough for tomorrow. That's fine.
Scott.
guys. Give me just 1 second. Alright, so okay, there we go. We're back. Sterling silver, this is size 7. Fits perfect or comfortable with size 7 wrist. It can go more than that. But this is what it would look like. Really beautiful bracelet. Sterling silver bracelet with lapis. Little lapis stones. And it's sort of like a modernist thing because it's not symmetrical. So it's like right here's your middle point, and then these are over to the side. So it's a really neat like cuff bracelet. So sort of like a modernist take on a lapis bracelet. It is signed sterling on the inside. That's the only mark we've got. Is that it is sterling. Okay, well be careful. So really beautiful bracelet. Here is this. Really cool. So this one, I had a starting bid of 65 on this one. I'll bring it down a little bit and do a starting bid of 58 if anybody is interested. But really cool bracelet. Really neat. Let me show these stones a little bit better. Really beautiful blue. So beautiful lapis. You've really got to take a loop to see any kind of matrix in these. But this is not the enamel. Like I've got a set from Tax Code that has the enamel. This is not enamel. And you could take a loop and you could just barely see. And you can see it a little bit better on the little one. A little bit of matrix in there. So, but beautiful bracelet. If there's any interest in that one. And then let's see here. Also have, this is a really interesting, and I could not, this one's already monogrammed, like this one's already has the initials on it. So I don't know if the initials are like SJF, maybe, or turn it the other way, it's LLS. I am not sure. I am not good with calligraphy. But really cool bracelet. This one is electroform. First time I've actually had something electroform. Because you can see the little hole in the back. But the rest of this, I mean, this is entirely sterling silver. It's just this little piece right here is hollow. But anyway, that being said, this is size 6 3/4 wrist. And I had a price tag of 45 on this one. I really don't know exactly what to price this one. I'm gonna bring it down and do 40. If there's any interest on this one, whether it goes this way with the monogram, which I kind of feel like it goes this way with the monogram. Now, I don't know if you could take it to a jeweler, but here's the other way. I don't know exactly. I feel like the other way is the more correct way. But I don't know if you could take it to a jeweler and they can sand it, or just leaving it as is. I know a lot of people do collect monogram items. So really neat sterling silver bracelet. So that's there. That's 40 starting bid if there's any interest on that one. Then the next little bracelet that I've got, very lightweight but beautiful little bracelet. It is marked like 3U and then 925, and it is 925. It is sterling silver, but really precious little onyx bracelet. So it does have an extender. So it can be size 6.5 and go all the way up to 8. So pretty little bracelet. And I've just got 18 on this one. Starting bid of 18 if anybody is interested in this pretty little bracelet. So that's there if there's any interest on that one. Okay. All right. So let me put this one back here. And then the last one that I have in this bag, this one is the Fred Harvey Air bracelet. And again, this is sterling silver. This is good hefty. Sterling silver, 18 grams. It is comfortable at a 6 3/4 inch wrist. Now, it does not have a lot of flexibility because this is very strong silver. Like this is a very like thick piece of silver, or it feels very thick. It is sterling silver. And then it's got this piece of turquoise. Unfortunately, the turquoise does have a crack through it. Now, it can be replaced. It can be fixed. Unfortunately, I do not have that knowledge or capability, but it can be fixed. But really, really beautiful bracelet. There are no like actual stampings on the inside, although there are a couple of places that it looks like somebody had like a little tool and signed it. But it's very, very light and it's very, very hard to read. But it almost looks like RNN or RN something. And then there's another little spot that looks like 6. Or it could be a 9. But it's really, really hard to see. But really cool bracelet. Again, this one was a little hard to kind of price too. I'm going to bring it down and do a starting bid of, I had 75 on it. Because it is Fred Harvey. But I'll do a starting bid of 68. Just because I know the turquoise is cracked. Still really, really pretty piece of turquoise, but I definitely don't think it's an inclusion. I do think it's a straight hairline crack through it. So unfortunate, but still really, really beautiful bracelet. Because I love this one because then you got your bear claws. Like those look like bear claws. So really, really, really cool bracelet. It would just be fun to get that, repaired. So that is it on the bracelets. For those bracelets, let's see. I do still have, let's see here. Which way did it go? Oh, here's the other thing I was going to show a minute ago. I didn't know where I put it. Okay. So then the other item, the other really pretty bracelet that I have, this one is sterling silver, but this one's got the spiny oyster. So spiny oyster, you've got the orange spiny oyster, the purple spiny oyster, turquoise, mother pearl, coral, absolutely beautiful, 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 southwestern style, bracelet. It is marked sterling on the back, and it does test for sterling. And then it's also marked over here on the bands, Philippines. Beautiful, beautiful bracelet. This one is 6 3/4 inch. So beautiful, beautiful bracelet. This one, I'll bring it down a little bit. I can't bring it down too much. But I'll do a starting bid of 105 on this one. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And you can see the stones. Some of the stones have some inclusions in them. Has some matrix in them. Beautiful, beautiful stones. And of course, it's got the 3 shank band. I guess that's what you call it. And then, of course, in the middle, on the inside, where it's marked sterling. And it does test for sterling. This is sterling silver. So I've got starting bid of 105 on this one. Yeah, the colors are gorgeous. They are absolutely beautiful. Really, really beautiful. So that is there if there's any interest on that one. Set it up there. Okay. So let's see here. That was this bag. Another one that I was getting ready to show, and I don't know what I did with the little tag. And so I don't exactly remember what I have on this one. But this is a beautiful, beautiful lariat. It is, or I guess you could call it like a bolo necklace. And this is not sterling silver. Just silver tone. Really pretty beaded silver tone necklace. Goes all the way down. Slide necklace. Of course, down here at the bottom, you've got a couple little plastic beads, purple plastic beads. Really, really pretty though. But then what's really pretty is this slide. And it is the lady I bought it from, local lady. She said that she thought the blue stones were Swarovski, if she can remember correctly. And they are beautiful. They do sparkle like Swarovski. It's just I don't think it's an actual Swarovski piece. But they just use Swarovski crystals. But the blue crystals are absolutely beautiful. And then on the inside, you've got this pretty pink, like blush colored stone, glass stone. But really, really beautiful piece. Really fun slide. So this one, I can't remember exactly what I had on this one, but I'll do a starting bid of 20 if there's any interest on this one. Really, really beautiful. Really, really neat. Belo necklace. I'm just going to call it a Belo necklace. Alright, so that's there if there's any interest on that one. Okay. Alright. Is there anything else that you guys would like to take a look at? I still have more watches. I still have more bracelets. Oh, I will show this one. I know we had talked about freshwater pearls. Here's another really fun. Now, this is just a fun set of dyed freshwater pearls. And then quartz. I feel like this is the same maker of the other. Maybe not. Maybe so. I almost feel like this may be the same maker. Of course, they use the same kind of toggles. But I still don't know exactly who makes these. But this is a really fun. This is 4 strands of dyed orange freshwater pearls. And then quartz nuggets. Polished quartz nuggets. Really fun. This is very cold to the touch. But really, really, really fun. So I did have this one in the box. If there's any interest in this one, it is 17 inches. And then just have a starting bid on this one. Let's do 22. If there's any interest in these. Beautiful orange. Really beautiful quartz colors. But this one is also pearls. It's really, really pretty. So this one's also your dyed freshwater pearls. So great if you want, to dress up something with orange, or if you've got something that you need something orangey to go with, because orange is not a very common color. Well, I mean, maybe it is during the fall. But it's just, you don't see a lot of orange. Why are you fussing? Well, what do you need? Okay, I understand. Can you give me a little bit? No, you cannot. All right, there's the tail. Oh my goodness gracious, just please don't knock over every. I'm not going to sell you. You cannot get in the box. No, you can't. I love you too. Can you curl up right here? Can you come down here and curl up? Can you curl up right there? Thank you. Oh my goodness gracious. Her name is Jupiter, although we call her Coon. Because she's or looks like a Maine Coon. I don't know if she really is a Maine Coon. She's a rescue. But she looks like a little Maine Coon. So we call her Coon. But her name's actually Jupiter. But anyway, beautiful necklace if there's any interest on that one. So, the cat is not for sale. She just, unless if she really tears up something, then she might be for sale. Okay. Alright, I know that look. Alright. So she wants some attention. Goodness gracious. Okay. Well, yeah. Is there anything else that you guys would like to see? I still have Sterling. I have a lot of J. King. And Carolyn Pollock. Do have some Carolyn Pollock. I've got some, what was it? Colleen Lopez. Whitney Kelly. Whitney Kelly. A lot of vintage things, a lot of sterling, all kinds of different things. So if there's anything that you guys would like to see, let me know. Or if there's anything up on the board that you guys would like to see. So we've got some Native American pieces. We do have some Native American pieces. We've got some sterling pieces. We've got some charms. Where did the little... I don't know. We've got all kinds of stuff. So if there's anything that you guys would like to like for me to bring back out or show again or bundle with anything, just let me know. So next week, I do have a lot of fun stuff for next week. I still have some more, a few bangles. A few bangles coming in. I think I've got one that's Cinnabar, maybe another Bakelite. I've got some, I got a little bit of Brighton. Trying to think of what else. Actually, I think it might just be one piece of Brighton. But I don't know. I've got all kinds of stuff. I've got tons of gemstones. I know that much. I know I have a ton of gemstones and some more shell items to bring for next week. I know Lenore had, requested pearls, so we'll bring out some pearls. All kinds of stuff. Of course, I'll bring out the silver again. I might bring out a little bit more silver next week. Is there anything else? Yep, I know, and we're shutting down now too. So Tammy, thank you again so much for being here and for moderating. All of you guys, thank you guys so much for being here. I really appreciate it. We've still got a lot of fun stuff for next weekend. All kinds of different things. So still got a few more little things coming in. So we'll have fun next weekend also. So again, Saturdays, Sundays, 2 p.m. But I really appreciate all of you guys being here. Thank y'all so much for coming in and spending your Sunday afternoon with me. Of course, tonight is Super Bowl. But, we've got some really great sellers on tonight. I know, I think Steven is supposed to be on tonight too, right? So definitely check out Steven, Sugar Vision. Lenore, if you don't mind sharing his channel. I think Tanya with My Jewelry Addiction. I think she comes on Sunday nights too. But definitely check everybody else out. And hope you guys have a wonderful week. And I'm going to work on getting Skylar well. And Can't wait to see you guys next weekend. Have a wonderful week. Thank you all so much again for being here. I really, really, really appreciate it. Let me see if I can get Sugar Vision real quickly. Let's see here. Let me get Steven's channel real quickly so I can share that, and I'll share Tanya's too. Sugar Vision, and I just want to copy the link. Copy. Alright, so here is Steven's. Paste. So there's Steven's, and then let's see here. I think is it Tanya that comes on tonight too? Not, I can't remember right offhand. And then here is Tanya's. So definitely, wonderful sellers, so definitely check them out too. Steven, and Tanya, so definitely check them out. But anyway, I appreciate you guys. Thank you all so much. If you're watching this on replay, if you would like to purchase anything, please feel free to email me at turtle.shells13@gmail.com. All right. Thank you all so much. Have a great week.